Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is AmzroSevca back with the Sonic the Hedgehog destruction stream that was supposed to happen several months ago, but there were some hang-ups here and there, but we finally got a nice group of people together to do this with, so this will be pretty fun. We'll be talking a little bit about Sonic the Hedgehog. We're going to be checking out Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is the latest release in the franchise, just released here 5 days ago, and just kind of talk about our thoughts about the Sonic series and some of, past installations and where we think the series is going here in the future. And so I'm being joined right now by Star, being joined also by Cat,
Hi.
Mocha,
Hi.
and Tipsy.
Hello.
And we are also going to be having another guest join us a little bit down the road, another panelist, but they're currently taking care of some things. So we'll introduce them once they arrive here. But anyways, to kind of kick things off, kick this panel off, I think, to kind of get into talking about just the general scope of the Sonic franchise, how is everyone kind of feeling about where Sonic is, like, present day? We've got, the movies that came out in the past 4 years or so. We've got Sonic Frontiers, got Sonic Origins. Sonic is doing relatively much better than where he has been in about the past decade. So yeah, I mean, if you
Amzro, I would say that I'm hopeful based on the recent games that we've got, based on Frontiers and based on Shadow Generations. I would say I think that the current Sonic team has shown that they at least have the ability to know what they're doing. But I am worried about potentially losing some of the history that Sonic has had, because this is not it's not all of the original people that have been working on the series the whole time.
Correct.
Sonic team has been Ship of Theseus. So while I'm confident that the new team knows what they're doing, I'm worried that a few things might get lost in translation moving forward. And that's my take. I'm hopeful but cautious.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of where I feel like with just Sonic teams to get everything right now too. I think that the current Sonic team, there is promise of potential there. I can see that they're putting in the work to try to make Sonic as relevant again as they can, to make him that strong icon that he once was. I do know the developers behind Sonic Frontiers were pretty active in engaging with player feedback with the community, kind of listening to what people didn't like so much about the game, what they wanted more of. And I know they try to follow up the best that they could with the 3 updates that they brought to Frontiers, with things such as including a spin dash, which we haven't seen in, I want to say, probably about 12 years or so, notwithstanding classic Sonic and Generations. So I do think there is some promise with Sonic Team. I think there is some hope in their current. I think my biggest fear concerning just the structure of Sonic Team would be them potentially restructuring or something going really wrong on the executive side of the back. I really hope that doesn't happen, because I think they are getting to a more stable position than they really ever have been. And again, the past like 12, 15-ish years. I know that several people left, I think, from Sonic Team to go work on Mario Odyssey. I think some of those people actually worked on Generations. People can obviously fact check me with Google if I'm wrong about that, but I think I remember reading something.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to hear that. Like, it does make sense. You can definitely see like some of the artistic care put into those games.
Right, absolutely.
So like, while that's certainly not a unique quality, again, I wouldn't be surprising. I would not at all be shocked to hear that. That some of those developers had moved, or at least some of the artists,
Right. Because I mean, it's not uncommon for developers to also just kind of bounce between companies. Like, I know that some of the people from Hudson Soft, which dissolved into Konami, they went on ahead and they now work for IndieCube, which is a subsidiary of Nintendo. And it had existed, I think, alongside Hudson, but since Hudson was doing so much of the work, a lot of people from Hudson Soft, had worked on Mario Party. They just went over to IndieCube, and so yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talent that's shifted all around throughout the industry. So yeah, I mean, we'll see if the current talent at Sonic Team, if they all stick together for like the next 5-6 years. I really hope that they do, because if they're gonna realize this new vision of Sonic, where they're trying to kind of like clean up his image and stabilize it, and build off of this formula that they started with Frontiers, you absolutely do want to be having these same chefs kind of in the kitchen throughout that whole process. That way, lessons learned between development cycles is kept, and you're not always starting with a fresh batch of people who are like, trying to get their gears together. I also do know, I'm trying to think of the developer's name, who is currently rumored to be working on the next mainline Sonic title, and I think they developed Colors or Forces. It's one of the two. And I remember I read that just about a week ago. That's kind of rumor floating around in the air that they are going to be developing I guess the direct follow up to Frontiers, to assume. But really a little bit. How have people felt about Sonic in the 2010s? Because I know the 2010s is a mixed bag across the board, and I kind of want to hear what people's favorite games from the 2010s were, what their least favorite ones were, where they think Sonic was the strongest in 2010. So, if anyone wants to kind of carry off on that, but if not, I can
came
also
out in 2010.
say what?
Yeah, I'm with Star. I forgot which games came out in 2010 too.
So 2010,
Real same.
Okay, so in 2010 we were looking at Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations. We were looking at Sonic Lost World, Boom. We were looking at Mario and Sonic at the 2014 Olympic Games, which I don't know if you can count that really as a Sonic game, but it featured Sonic, prominently. So yeah, I mean, I guess I could lead us here a little bit.
I mean, Olympic Games is as much a Sonic game as Mario Party is a Mario game,
Right. Yeah, that's
or really, Olympic Games is as much a Sonic game as it is a Mario game because it features both.
Right, exactly.
True.
As for the others, I'd say that was overall a pretty rough set of releases.
Yeah.
Not the greatest.
I totally, especially having it where it's like you opened that decade with titles like Colors and Generation, but then it just you then just got like Lost World, Boom, and Forces like back to back. I do think that the last half of the 2010s was pretty rough for Sonic. Granted, I know that you Tipsy, I know that you have thoughts about Forces, so I kind of want to ask. Say things like Boom and Lost World. Where do you think that Forces excelled? Like in terms of like which attributes do you think were like the strongest compared to those other two titles?
This is a bit of a hot take, but I think the strongest part of Forces was actually the writing.
Okay.
I think the writing had a lot of good points and a lot of potential to it. If you're looking for gameplay commentary specifically, I would say the strongest part of Force's gameplay is actually the classic Sonic portions, which is another hot take.
Okay, yeah, no, this is actually
I have
heard. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, my perspective on a lot of these games is going to be different from a lot of the community consensus, from what I've seen. So that's definitely something to keep in mind.
For sure.
Does anyone else have any comments on this?
No, because I only played.
Yeah,
I haven't played it. Yeah.
Sonic Generation.
Oh,
yeah, I've played a bit of Sonic Generations. Actually, no. Yeah, I misspoke. I thought we were talking about specifically Forces.
Oh no, this is just all 2010 Sonic.
Yeah,
games.
no, this is just releases in the 2010s.
Yeah.
What were people's like? I don't know. What were people's thoughts on like Generations when it first released versus now? I mean, I can say at least for myself, I was really big like into Generations when it first released because I thought like, oh wow, like they're bringing back like the classic, Sonic and Adventure Sonic like stages. So like this is crazy. But I recently played it like 3 years ago, and I know the Sonic community would probably kill me for saying this, but I couldn't really get into Generations as much as I thought I would be able to get back into it. I don't know, like the something about like the gameplay or the handling, like it just didn't strike a super strong chord with me. Like it's not a bad game. It has a lot of really great elements, but it's something that I couldn't really.
No, I would agree. I also thought playing it that Generations was a pretty middling game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Though I didn't get to play Generations on release, I only played it for the first time somewhat recently, so that's been my impression like since I first played it. I think I replayed it twice now, though, and my opinion hasn't really changed.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really say like when I first came.
I will say also
9, I think.
I will say when Generations was first like announced and like advertised, it looked really good. It looks appealing in the advertisements. It's definitely they did a good job hyping that game up. Though I will say also from the advertisements, I got I don't know how to describe it exactly. I got some kind of odd vibes from the classic Sonic trailers, from the classic Sonic appearance in the trailers of Generations, and having played it several times now, I can confidently say what that was, and that was classic Sonic in this game, and subsequently in Forces, looks too young and squishy.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah, for sure.
Like, Sonic, even all the way back in Sonic 1, and especially you can see it in S3 and K, was very much like that snarky, edgy teen, you know?
Right.
Literally in CD, Sonic the Hedgehog says, here, if you're too long and get a timeout, he fucking jumps off the stage.
Right.
Like, that was his thing, was like, he had an attitude, and that doesn't really show in Generations classic Sonic.
Correct,
He's very much this amalgamated, soft, marketable, plushy version of classic, as opposed to the real thing. I
definitely agree with that.
And I want to say, I think that reflects in his gameplay as well. Very much this Joker,
right.
boiled down version of the gameplay, both in controls and in physics. And there's a lot more I could get into detail-wise there, but I don't want to take over the whole conversation with just my rants about Generation right now.
Right.
So
yeah.
I'll move on to another game here. I want to talk about colors a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Same thing about like Generations advertisements. I could say for colors, it was definitely advertised well. And I will say, I've heard a lot of good things about colors, but I haven't had the chance to play like the Wii version myself. I only had the DS version of colors, which I have subsequently. I have subsequently beaten Colors DS, and I thought it was very fun. It was a very good game experience.
Right.
And I really did. I did like it. It was a good, solid Sonic game on the DS there. But it wasn't the same experience as Colors Wii, which most people got, and what most people are talking about when they talk about Sonic Colors.
Right.
And so there's this sort of act between the wide community and experiences with Colors, right? Because I didn't play the version that most people played.
That actually, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, because I remember when I had actually picked...
So I remember thought, but for probably different reasons, most people.
Correct, right. Because I remember, like, when I first had gotten my hands on Sonic Colors DS, I probably would have been, I want to say, about 8, or, yeah, I would have been probably 8 or 9 when I got my hands on the DS version. It wasn't mine. It was a classmate of mine in elementary school, and I remember being like, you know, this game, one, it has a lot of characters appear that don't appear in the Wii version. You got, like, Blaze and Silver and stuff, so there's a lot more going on in the game. And then 2 is the fact that it iterates on the Sonic Rush formula, and so Sonic Colors has a lot going for it that Sonic Colors Wii simply just doesn't.
Colors DS was very much more story heavy than Colors Wii, and Colors DS was also gameplay wise, it was more or less Rush 3.
Right, yeah.
Which is very interesting, because I never actually got to play the other 2 Sonic Rush games. I never got to play Rush or Rush Adventure. I only had Colors DS for that series as well. So that's like 2 separate sets of games for Sonic games there that I only have experience with through Colors DS, and I think that's kind of interesting.
It is, yeah, because most, you're right.
Kind of an odd perspective to have.
Right. And having the version of the game that was just not probably in as many people's hands as a home console. Yeah, I feel that entirely.
It's this sort of in-between experience of both of these games that's sort of both Rush and Colors, but also not entirely either. Right,
exactly.
And again, I will say Colors DS versus Colors Wii story. I think Colors DS hit the nail on the head there, and it was very much all in on the story. And I think especially when you get to the end there, like with the final bosses, Colors DS has a supersonic fight, whereas the Wii version doesn't.
Yeah. Then that was the
And
thing.
so, like, I
yeah.
think that's a pretty like clear dichotomy there, and I think that is probably because Colors had a rush development, as most Sonic games tend to do.
Yeah.
And my guess is that because the DS version was most likely easier to develop or quicker to develop, it got the planned final fight, whereas the Wii version had to cut it.
Right,
time
that's
constraints.
actually a really good point. I never really actually considered that growing up, is the fact that, you know, obviously it takes less development time for DS games, so there's more content that they can ensure actually gets into the final product. And that's one of the things that I appreciate a lot about Colors DS, was the fact that it had a more well-developed and fleshed out story, and brought more characters back into view, because, you know, often
because
Oh, go on.
The DS version, it's a DS game. A lot of the like cutscenes and such, they're gonna be just text based. You got sprites and you got like text boxes. It's a lot like a whatchamacallit, like a fucking visual novel style almost for the cutscenes.
Yes, absolutely.
Whereas for the Wii version, you've got these pre-rendered, fully animated cutscenes, you know.
Right.
And that's going to take a lot more time and work.
Absolutely, yeah. Take a lot more resources to try to convey the same story beats.
And I think it is a shame, because the Mother Wisp fight was really good. It was really fun. I would have liked to see that. You know, even if I haven't gotten to play it myself, I would have liked to see that like show up in the Wii version.
Yeah, having
that in
the Wii version.
If not the other characters as well. Like, it really is a shame how much clearly got cut from Colors Wii that's still in the DS version. But I did get to at least play the DS version, where that content is still mostly intact. It DS-ified.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would actually be really curious, and a part of me is actually kind of disappointed that Sonic Colors Ultimate didn't do this, is like, you know, what would it be like if Colors DS was like actually like fully ported to, like, you know, Colors Wii's engine, like everything's given like full 3D realization, where you have, you know, something like the
it kind of is a shame. It kind of is a shame, like, Colors Ultimate didn't really do anything with like the potential DS had. Like, you've already got the basis of Colors Wii that you're porting, but you've also got the story and everything from Colors DS, and if you're like fucking remastering a game and you've got all of this unused story potential right there, pretty much all written out already, I would say fucking put that in, you know?
Yeah, no, seriously, no.
But they didn't. They didn't even put it in the Mother Wisp fight. And again, like, that's the most obvious thing to do. Secret final Supersonics.
Right.
If you get all the emeralds, that's like the thing.
Like,
they didn't even put that in. So it's just kind of like, yeah, Colors Ultimate just kind of feels like missed opportunities in general. They just kind of messed up with that one, I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's a lot of people who have voiced their deep frustrations with the fact that Blind Score, like, there was so much that they could have done for the nature of a reimagining or like a remaster of Sonic Colors, and they just, unfortunately, they missed the mark by a mile. And then, you know, on top of that, also had visual glitches and all that other stuff that kind of just really down the package. Has anyone, opening it up to the rest of the room, has anyone else here, like, you know, kind of talking about Colors and Colors DS, what are your guys' feelings about, like, Sonic Colors, just as, like, a title? Because I know some people kind of don't like it because they feel like it's too much 2D gameplay segments. Other people don't do gameplay, so, like, what is, I don't know, tell me.
And again, I don't have any thoughts on that, because I only played the DS version, which is entirely it's fucking rush gameplay.
Right.
And the rush gameplay is very suited for being a 2D gameplay style.
No, yeah, absolutely. Because someone else in here said that they did play Colors, right? Was it you, Cat?
Nope, I have not played it.
No? I have not played Colors either. I have played Rush and Rush Adventure only.
Rush and Rush Adventure. And so, wait. So you guys played Generations, but you didn't play Colors, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I haven't played Generations.
So, like, I guess for
that's really.
Oh, go on.
What about the other 2010s games? Like, you mentioned Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk a little bit about that?
Who wants to lead the way with Sonic Boom?
What are your thoughts on Sonic Boom?
Oh, okay. Well, so Sonic Boom was I don't know if I ever really had high hopes for the game just based off its marketing, right? When I first saw Sonic Boom, my first thoughts were, one, why does Knuckles look like he just fucking OD'd on steroids? And two, is why is Sonic's arms... Those were the first things in my mind. Was why is Sonic's arms blue and why does Knuckles look like he's on steroids? Character designs aside, I was still willing to give the game a chance, and they were bringing it to both 3DS and Wii U, so I said, hey, you know what? Whatever. Let's see what's going on, right? And then the game released, and then it was buggy as hell because of the fact that Naughty Dog, I think, or not Naughty Dog, Big Red Button, who was developing it, it was originally a game developed for PS4, if I recall correctly, and then Sega was like, haha, JK, it's actually going to be a Wii U game, like, you gotta port all this shit to the Wii U now, and it just broke the entire engine, basically.
Oh, God. Yeah,
And
no,
so-
I can imagine. The Wii U is a very different piece of hardware
Yes,
than the PlayStation 4.
absolutely,
Yeah,
without a doubt.
that would mess up any game engine, actually.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It would,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Wii U is a fucking whack ass beast
Yeah.
compared to.
And that was like, when the game got released, people were reporting like this game is really buggy, and like characters are catching and clipping through shit and stuff properly. I was like, I literally like, I like the visual aesthetics, but at least the game has to be good, and the game was good. And so then stacked off each other. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna buy like Rise Alert, so I did buy Rise Alert on the Wii U. Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice, like the 3DS games, right? Because there's two of them. I don't remember what the second one was called. I think honestly, I think there were certainly things that Boom had going for it in its 3DS iterations, but yeah, the Wii U, I don't know. I can't really say that it was necessarily the strongest entry of the franchise, that's for sure. I mean, especially considering the fact that, you know, again, it had console porting issues, and then also, you know, on top of that, it just had like a kind of, I don't know, a theme and a tone environment that I felt like didn't really suit the Sonic series all that well. Like maybe as an alternate universe thing, sure, like, you know, what they were going for, I guess. But I don't think I could really envision, you know, that being Sonic to any real capacity for an extended period of time. So, you know, if not for just being a one-off thing, then that's all I could really see it as being. And so I'm kind of glad that the only games we got was the two 3DS titles and the Wii U title, because I don't think it would have been prudent to just continue that, you know, this spin-off series that had a lot of controversial design choices, a lot of controversial gameplay style choices, and I don't know if it would have necessarily survived very well alongside other Sonic titles. In a way, I guess you could say it was kind of existing in the same vein as titles such as Sonic Blast and maybe even Sonic Spinball, even though I'd say Sonic Spinball is probably a lot more beloved than Sonic Boom, and for, you know, a variety of reasons. But, you know, perhaps it's maybe closer to being in the bin of Sonic Blast, you know, something that's not extremely broken or disliked enough to where, you know, it'd be in the same league as, say, Sonic 06. But definitely a game that it fell short in a lot of areas. A lot of areas where it could have been, you know, just blatantly much better, but there just wasn't.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
No
Okay, yeah. All right, sorry. The stream,
You fucking
the
died
stream audio
there
just
for a
died.
bit.
Yeah. OBS was messing up. That's why. But okay, so that means you guys just didn't hear probably like a lot of what I said. Yeah, I realized that the mic had just messed up.
We
I mean,
were talking about
um,
Sonic Boom. We were talking about Sonic Boom. The engine got fucked up on port to the Wii U. Is where we were.
Right. Yeah, no. So I was just basically saying that, like, I think that, you know, with there being, you know, engine translation issues, right, between platforms, and obviously, you know, again, like a Wii U isn't a PS4.
Right.
I think that there is. I don't know. I don't know if there would have been a lot of hope for Sonic Boom, even if left on the PS4.
I
you know
don't
what
remember.
Like,
I have not played either of the fucking
the 3DS titles.
Boom games. I've not played Rise of Lyric. I've not played Fire and Ice. And if there's any games beyond those two, I just straight up don't remember them existing.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, they kind of lacked a definitive identity, so I mean, I can't really say that that would be abnormal for a person to forget those games. Because again, I don't think they were very strong, identity-wise in their right. They were forgettable games. At least the 3DS games were. The Wii U one is, memorable for how bad of a job it did.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I never really found Sonic Boom to be memorable.
I think not bad but forgettable kind of tracks with the Sonic Boom like theming in general.
Exactly. And that's why
the only thing that really escaped to that sort of circle with Sonic Boom is the cartoon.
Yeah, I mean, I think the cartoon is probably the only redeeming quality.
Which I've heard good things about the Sonic Boom cartoon, but it's not the kind of thing I would watch.
Right, I mean, fair enough. I mean, it's pretty comedy-driven, or at least the best parts of it are, and I don't think it really offers anything else, really, in its territory. I mean, compared to Sonic X, I mean, if you're looking for action-adventure, you just go watch Sonic X. You probably wouldn't watch Sonic Boom, but only for, like, I don't know, the kind of quote-unquote adult jokes that are in the show. They're not really adult jokes, they're just jokes that probably kids wouldn't get. But, I mean, it's really hard to say if Sonic Boom would have been successful long-term, but... I don't know. I mean,
there are three things I remember consistently about Sonic Boom, just as a whole, sure. And those are the cartoon has some funny clips. Rise of Lyric was glitchy. You could do like an infinite jump
very much
glitch with Knuckles, and Styx, the Badger.
Yeah, Styx, I mean, I guess who's kind of almost like a spiritual, continuation of Marine, the raccoon from Rush.
Like, I almost want to, like, get into, like, sort of the Sonic Boom stuff just to, like, figure out who the hell Styx is as a character. Because that's a very interesting concept to me, and, like, I want to know,
Right.
Especially, like, from a writing perspective, like... I want to investigate these characters. And, like, the other characters that we've seen in Sonic Boom are just variations of characters we already know. We've got Sonic, we've got
I would say so.
Tails, we've got Amy, we've got Knuckles, we've got Eggman. There's Orbot and Cubot, I guess, but they barely count. I think Shadow makes an appearance at one point.
He does, but he's
from what I remember, they kind of do him dirty.
Yeah, they didn't do it very well. He's a shell for himself for sure. He's
I'm sorry, but like
used to know.
Sonic Boom is not a series you can really write Shadow in.
Yeah,
it's just too thematically different. It is.
It's very much a campy show.
The only thing you can really write as Shadow in Sonic Boom is a parody.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the most like succinct way to put it. Yeah. Shadow he has a personality that just does not blend well with,
it's just not
there. It does not blend well with the show, not at all. Honestly, I think they might have Metal Sonic in the show, but maybe like showed up in one episode, but yeah, Shadow just doesn't fit whatsoever, and they had by that point assassinated his character pretty much, and just the mainland franchise, and so then when he showed up in Doom, it was just kind of like this.
I will say, There's a reason that Sonic Boom is the one that stuck around as a cartoon series.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty self-evident.
Like,
I mean, I could never see it continue as a game series.
It's just too different,
It is. It
very much is Saturday morning cartoon vibes much more than it is the rest of the series.
Right. No, absolutely, yeah. I mean, even in relation to like other Sonic TV show or cartoon media, I mean, it's pretty far off the mark in terms of like keeping in line with the tones of like mainline Sonic material. So, yeah, I definitely wouldn't disagree with that for sure. I mean, I don't know if anyone else here has seen Sonic X and Sonic Boom and Sad AM and can kind of make the comparisons themselves, but it absolutely is. It's different. It's much different. But
I do remember for some reason when Rise of Lyric originally came out, a bunch of people were saying it was worse than 06, and I was looking at those people like, have you never seen 06?
Right.
It's like,
oh my god, yeah.
06
they're not really on the
literally
same level,
complete.
Right. Pretty much.
It's impressively hard to top how 06 released.
It is.
And like,
yeah.
Yeah, no.
06 when it
Sonic
came out
Boom Rise of
incomplete in a
Lyric
lot
was
of
not it,
ways.
Chief. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not even. It's not even a competition.
It's not.
Like, they're not even in the same fucking race.
Right. Yeah, completely different ballparks for sure. They're
like,
miles apart.
Yeah,
because of how
Sonic
different
Boom
they
didn't
are.
release in a great state, and it was also just, again, the theming itself clashed with the rest of the series.
Right.
In a way that probably put a lot of the fan base off.
It definitely did, yeah. That's
like,
why it was controversial.
Again, but like, even on initial release, it was just kind of bad.
It pretty much, yeah.
Rather than
it really
you
kind of
know,
started out in the
06
mud.
level.
Right. I think it's that Sonic Boom just kind of, it was just a bad game, not necessarily a severely broken game. Even though it did have its bugs, whereas Sonic 06 was just not even really operable. Like, it's hard to compare them because Sonic 06 wasn't, like, if Sonic 06 was working as a game, it would probably be better
Sonic
than Boom,
06 is a pile of parts.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Like Sonic 06 is an actual pile of parts, while Boom is like a car.
And
a
the thing
crappy car
about
you can
06
drive.
is, if you look through it, like, there's not enough parts to make a car here, but most of the parts that are here are actually, like, really good, or they could be if you cleaned them out.
Exactly. It's like a really nice spoiler and like a sweet engine, and then like the doors were missing and everything else.
I think a lot of the reasons that people hate on 06 are, or at least the reasons that people say they hate on 06 are not actually the reasons 06 is bad. And I would like to bring up, as case in point, the kiss.
Sure. Oh, the infamous kiss with Elise. Oh yes. Oh man, can never forget those moments. Oh Lord have mercy. But yeah.
The scene where Sonic is lying dead on the floor and Elise kisses him to bring him back to life as Super
Sonic.
To revive him. And there are a lot of things wrong with that scene. There are so many things wrong with that scene. But the one thing that everybody picks on in that scene is it's a human kissing Sonic. Ew, gross. And it's like, no, that's the one thing that's not wrong with that scene.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more totally wrong with it other than that, because I mean there's been things like Beauty and the Beast or Jessica Rabbit and like Roger Rabbit.
That's not the issue here. One of the issues is that Sonic is getting kissed at all.
Right.
It's just not a thing that he does.
Yeah. Right, exactly. It's
another thing here is that the trope being invoked there, specifically the sort of true love's kiss awakener, also not a thing that fits Sonic at all. That's just...
Oh no, absolutely not. It's so out of tone for the Sonic franchise.
They're trying to sort of put Sonic in sort of this stereotypical fantasy love affair, when Sonic's whole thing, as we've seen with his other love interest, Amy Rose, the Hedgehog, pink one,
things like that.
His whole thing with love interests is he's not interested.
Right. Yeah. No. Exactly.
That's
exactly.
his whole stick. With regards to romance.
You hit the.
And actually, the romance writing in that game in general is just kind of off-putting to me.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
If you go through like the cutscenes between Sonic and Elise, one thing that gets repeated, even in like both the Japanese and English versions of the cutscenes, is Sonic will often tell Elise to smile.
Oh yeah! Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about
that. When I was going through the cutscenes on my own, for something else, I kept getting stuck on. That kept bothering me.
Yeah, no, it's low-key disturbing.
And it took me a while to put together what it is, but I think what it is it feels like it's creepy. It gives off the same vibes as like some old guy telling a waitress like 30 years younger than him that she should smile more to get a tip.
Pretty much.
And it's exactly those kinds of vibes, and it's like, that is not...
It is.
Like, for one, that's creepy in general. That's asinine behavior, and you should not do that. For two...
And like, it's something you wouldn't even expect out of Sonic's character either. Like, he just doesn't seem... Like, it's not the way he would communicate, nor
it's
the
so
kind of
far out of character.
Yeah,
that it's like, you're not even writing Sonic anymore.
Oh, you're not.
You
No,
know?
it's like a self-insert like headcanon at that
And it's
point.
like-
You've got something completely different now.
Yeah, it's like they're shoving this fucking romance fanfic into the middle of this Sonic game.
Pretty
And it's
much,
like
yeah.
I think that's one of the issues with the Kiss.
Yeah,
and so like that's a few of the
is.
issues with this with the Kiss, and it's like none of them have been it's a human kissing Sonic, because that's not the issue. The issue
Right.
is Sonic is getting a kiss.
Yeah, exactly. Just the fact he's getting a kiss in the first place.
And
yeah,
there's
is
also-
frankly odd.
And there's also Sonic died and needs to be revived by someone else, and it's like
Right.
that's where is that coming from?
I
wouldn't
don't
be-
know why that was a plot point.
And that like Sonic needs help from someone is not an impossible thing to do. You can absolutely write that in, but the way they is poorly. And again, they invoke the True Love's Kiss trope, which is not something that
Just-
fits with Sonic the Hedgehog as a
right.
character.
Exactly.
It just betrays a fundamental misunderstanding of Sonic.
Oh,
or
it is.
rather,
Yeah, it's a
it doesn't.
foundational
It
failing for sure.
betrays
Yeah.
a fundamental mischaracterization of Sonic.
Yep.
They're not writing Sonic. Again, they're writing
It's just too
a
true.
fantasy love story
Mm-hmm.
into Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right. I just, I mean, that's probably the
And
most baffling
again-
part about it.
Again,
like-
they're invoking True Love's Kiss with someone other than Amy, Sonic's
I know,
actual
yeah.
love interest, while Amy
Fade
is
into the
right there.
background. Right.
And it's like, there are just so many layers to why this in particular. And the
Yeah.
kiss itself isn't even the only thing wrong with that scene.
No, there's many
And,
elements
but
that
I think
just
I think
did not
it's sort
jive
of
well
this
for it.
perfect encapsulation of everything wrong with 06's story. You know?
Yeah, in a nutshell, yeah.
And
I
then-
mean, there's...
And then, like, again, the one thing that people latch onto when they talk about why they hate that scene is, ew, it's a human kissing a hedgehog, and that's bad for some reason.
Yeah,
and,
when there's just so many
like,
other things that are actually the core problem.
Whether they
of that
actually
entire
believe that's why
interaction.
they hate the scene or not, or whether or not that's actually why they hate the scene, regardless
Probably
of
it's
what
not.
they
They're
believe
probably just latching onto that as a...
that's
over,
not
you know,
why
most
the scene is
surface
bad,
level
you
reason.
know?
Well, right, yeah. No, absolutely. I absolutely hear you there. There's
Mhm.
like not really any reason as to why I think that plot points like that should have been included in 06, especially when it had much better ideas to work with all around. I don't know who worked in those subplots, because they certainly just don't belong in a Sonic game, or really anywhere, I think, in the Sonic franchise in general. I know they tried giving Sonic like a human girlfriend, like Mandata, way back in the day, or I don't know if that was her name or not, but
Yeah.
they scrapped that for a reason. Like,
Yeah, we were talking about how, like, people were comparing Rise of Lyric to 06 upon Lyric's release.
yes,
And it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
oh,
just
that's
not
right,
there.
That's right, yeah.
Boom's,
But yeah, no,
Boom's
it's not there.
story
Yeah, you're right.
is...
That's not there at all.
It's alright. It's okay.
Yeah, it's one of the things where it's like
Yeah.
Sonic 06 has, I think, so many things going wrong with it that like it's very
It's
hard.
very,
for it to, like,
it's very much a cartoony story.
right.
Like, that's sort of Boom's thing, sort of Boom's vibe.
Yeah, I mean, Boom definitely has much
Um,
more of that cartoony aesthetic going
But,
for
like,
it, which
that's not an per se different from what the rest of the series has to offer most of the time.
sure, yeah. Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
And
No,
so,
Sonic
like,
06 had a lot more foundational
Boom's
failings
different, but
than
it's
Boom.
not bad most of the time, so much as it is just kind of there, you know?
Yeah, I would agree. It's very much a sub-series.
It,
that
it
just
has
kinda
its high
exists.
points, it has its low points.
Right.
It had its glitches. But,
yeah,
like, it wasn't,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
it wasn't 06.
Oh no, absolutely not. It definitely was not an 06 package. And for that, I guess I could say that I'm grateful that's not exactly another 06. But I guess definitely is a middling experience, I think, to say the least. I think most people would probably agree that's like the kind of the characterization of the game has.
Yeah, no.
Set of itself.
Like, 06, we've already gone over the story. We went over the kiss, which, like, as I
Right.
said, that's sort of an encapsulation of, like, all of the types of issues that
exactly.
befell the rest of the story. But,
Right.
like, there's also the gameplay of 06, and it's like, the gameplay also had a lot of potential, just like a lot of the story did,
Right,
actually.
right.
Like, some of the
No, absolutely, I
story
agree. It did.
had really a lot of potential to like,
Right.
expand upon, and they just didn't in favor of
Oh yeah, they unfortunately squandered a lot of
fantasy
potential.
love
And it was
and
I mean, I think it's one of the
rushing
things
the
too
game
where it's
out.
like.
But,
Yeah,
like, you've got
yeah,
a whole
exactly,
ass time
exactly.
travel plot going on there. You've got like a whole new character. You've got Sarah, you've got Blaze, right?
Right,
Who's
right.
normally
Mhm.
supposed to be from another dimension, but like they just kind of retconned that because yeah.
Because Sonic Team.
And like, but anyways, you've got a time travel plot. You've got a fucking mysterious accident 10 years ago that destroyed the old capital, and like there's a lot of interesting ideas at play, and they just don't really expand on too many of
Right.
them very well.
They don't. Yeah, they spawn
And,
on potential pretty much.
Oh,
I think it's even worse too, considering the fact that
this
Sonic
is
was
not
so-
who expecting to join.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
going on, Ray?
Hey.
Yo, it's good to see you.
Hello.
So, for anyone who's
Hey.
watching, this is RayisEpic. They live overseas in Europe, so they're
Hi.
in a different time zone from the rest of us who are here in the West. In
Yeah,
the,
European.
American time zones. Yeah, there you go. But anyways, yeah, we were just pretty much just talking about Sonic 06, Sonic Boom, just kind of
Alright.
discussing like. Which game was more broken, and obviously that's pretty apparent. It was Sonic 06. But just kind of talking about just Sonic in the 2010s. That's really what we're just kind of delving into.
Oh
and
boy,
just kinda
I'm gonna
trying to
be
get a
ranting
feel
a
from
lot
everyone
today.
What they thought.
What?
I'm gonna be ranting a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, we were talking
Gotta go
about
fast.
how when Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric released, a lot of
the
people
main
said
issue
it
is
was
that-
the
is
new
that
06 or
Sega
worse
really
than
ju-
06. And
The thing
it
is,
just
with,
wasn't.
with Rise of Boom, right? Big Red Button was
Right.
rushed to do it because they had to switch consoles. So obviously they had
Right,
to
exactly.
do this on the Wii U version of the Cry engine. Also because Sega had to rush them, had to force them to rush it to get to the Christmas date. So
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
worse for
That's
them.
another. Yeah, that was another super
And
big
because
problem.
they didn't have any time, they broke so much stuff in the process.
They did. They broke
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
They also had to tie it in with the
trying to get it to
show.
work on Wii U.
That was being
Oh, that
done,
was another thing too. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
which
Okay,
somehow
yeah.
turned out
It's-
better
it's
than the
really
actual
unfortunate
game.
how that
It's
turned
funny
out,
to
yeah.
think about.
I know, right? Ironic.
Yeah, like Boom certainly had its fair share of issues and then some. I'm
Yeah, I
not gonna
know, I
deny
mean-
that.
Yeah, true. But with 06, right? Obviously, this was meant to be the big Sonic game. It was meant to be the big mainline Sonic game for the
It was
franchise.
Sonic
Well,
the
yeah,
Hedgehog.
exactly.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
Sonic
right,
the
it was a
Hedgehog.
reboot.
The reset of the
It was
franchise.
meant to be
and
a big
lot of people were
reboot.
looking forward to it. It was
You know,
probably
like,
one of the
the
biggest
dead-
titles.
There were a lot of
like,
good. There were a
Devil
lot
May
of good
Cry.
ideas. There were a lot of good
reboot,
ideas at
which
play.
Right.
failed.
There
But
were a lot of good
When
ideas
things-
at play
when
in
things went
06.
downhill, they
like,
Unfortunately,
story-wise,
the Wii
but
really
the
disappointed
Revolution
when
was
it came
revealed,
out and the
and
quality
then
did.
Sonic Team had to literally go there to make their own game, which turned out shit.
they
Yep.
split the
And
Sonic
only
06
They
three
team
split
in
people
the
work
half.
on
for
06
Sonic
then.
Wildfire, yeah.
Only 3 people work on 06 then.
They split the
Which
dev
were-
team in
yeah.
half and sent some of
Yeah.
them to
Which I
work
don't-
on
I don't think they
06
should have
for the
done, but-
Wii.
The funny thing
which-
is,
Yeah.
06
which turned
actually
into
turned
does
Wildfire.
use
into
a
Secret
very
Rings.
incomplete version
Wildfire
of the
and Black
Hedgehog
Knight.
engine, funny enough, because that actually started development in 2005.
Huh.
So technically, it
yeah,
actually
that's
uses
right,
an
that's right.
incomplete version of that.
Huh.
But the thing is,
That's
this
neat.
is before they could bake any lighting, so all the game just uses a real-time lighting engine really for
It's actually
everything.
pretty
really?
cool.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
you know,
interesting. I
with
actually- I never
Unleashed
knew
and
that.
using big GI, it just looked better
Yeah.
in the end. Really.
I do remember when I saw Sonic 06 box art when I was 4, I think. I was 3, I think I was 4. I think it was 4 or 5 when I first saw it on the back of a box art. I was like, oh, what's this hyper realistic looking Sonic game? And I had a lot more expectations that other Sonic games just simply didn't have. Because again, it was kind of seen as Sonic's returning to form. This is the reset of the franchise, the reboot of tomorrow. And then it happened, and but
The thing is,
Yeah.
you have to keep in mind that the Wii is literally just a GameCube. It's literally just a
that is
no,
true.
the Wii
Yeah,
is
I guess
literally
they try to
just a
port the game to
GameCube on
GameCube. Yeah,
crack.
if it
So,
was
yeah,
ported to
because
Wii,
it
would've
failed
been
so
a
hard that they had to
problem.
refurbish it.
I mean, I still would have preferred if they could have ported 06 to Wii, I think. I mean, granted, Project Solaris, SA2, I mean, it's able to pull off putting, Wave Ocean in SA2's engine, so I feel like it might have been doable, but I don't know if it would have been maybe as viable as I'm thinking it had the possibility of being. But,
Well,
I think
yeah,
they would have to get
I think
devs for it,
honestly,
number
I think as unfortunate as it is with how 06 turned out,
right.
and how much missed potential there so clearly is there.
Trust me, it had a lot of missed potential.
I think
Yeah, no,
I
a
think
ton.
the
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the
Like,
storybook
it was literally
games...
gonna be one of the first
Just like
Sonic
a
games to
Titanic
have, like,
amount.
actual, like, day and night stuff, which was actually
Right,
also gonna
yeah,
be
the Dynamite cycle
planned
would
for
have been
Unleashed.
so cool to see in
Like,
action.
real time. That also got scrapped because that game then used Big GI.
Yeah,
for
I
everything.
think as much missed potential as there was with how 06 released, the storybook games did offer a really interesting look into the characterization of Sonic the
Some hope.
Hedgehog.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially since it was like the last time that we saw Sonic with his like adventure era personality.
Yeah, I think the storybook games
absolutely.
offered a unique
if they
look
did a lower
into the
quality version of
characterization of
06
Sonic
for,
the Hedgehog
like, the Wii,
But I mean,
that
even if
06
like
couldn't
they
have,
had
even if it had succeeded.
right,
but like if
and they, I mean,
but like if they
be
actually
fair-
did like a downport of 06, they would have to get dimps for that because like they are mostly they did the Unleashed port for you know the lower end consoles. That turned out
right
decent
for
enough.
Unleashed.
So like they would have probably
For
got
the
them
SD
again
version of Unleashed.
to do 06.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
considering 06 is entire problem was just because it was rushed as hell. They didn't have time to do anything at all.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that
exactly.
they would have honestly just had no idea what the hell to do. Either they just like make new stages, like using the existing ones, with like new layouts and everything. And like the
Right.
story is just again like Unleashed where it's all just video files again. It's really clueless. Like what they would have done.
Yeah. I don't know if they could have, well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. It really is hard to say. I do think that, you know, Sonic 06, it would have probably been better had they finished.
Yeah.
I still believe it would have been better had they finished that game and then maybe done a back.
While we're
I don't know.
while
I mean,
we're
it's
on
hard to
the
say.
while we're on the subject of characterization in the storybook games, I want to bring up Black Knight in particular and the theming of the Night of the Wind.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, go on ahead.
Yeah, Sonic Night of the Wind. Doesn't that have an interesting ring to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think
the
so,
wind
absolutely.
theming in particular is what I want to focus on because Sonic is known for his speed, right? He's known for going fast.
Right, absolutely.
Follows the wind. Isn't that interesting?
Right.
Well, yeah, he follows the wind.
I mean, a lot of
he follows the wind.
It's kind of his personality, right? Exactly. Kind of like where the wind takes him.
It's an interesting aspect of his characterization to focus on, and an interesting thing to bring up in a title like that. And it's, I think, something that's missing from a lot of the later games.
I can see that, yeah.
Especially once the movie came out, they leaned into sort of that electricity thing in the games afterwards. And it's like, I really don't like that. Like, the electricity theming is fine for movie Sonic, because movie Sonic is sort of a separate character. It's a separate version of Sonic in a separate universe. Like, movie Sonic being electrically themed, that works. That works well, even. But then they tried to bring that electricity over to Game Sonic, Night of the Wind.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work as well for me, you know?
It doesn't.
It's this fundamental disconnect between this...
Yeah, there is. Absolutely. I mean, especially since the fact that Sonic has had wind-based attacks in, like, Sonic Battle and
Tenric,
stuff.
I think.
It's just...
Yeah.
Surge of Tenric, yeah, exactly. He used electricity. I mean, if there was a character that would use electricity, it'd be Surge, not Sonic. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we can actually even look at Sonic's specific abilities throughout the games and point to, like, the wind influence. Especially, like...
Yeah.
If we... especially, like, a lot of his, like, fighting moves have been wind-inspired in relevant games there, and, like, in the more mainline games, what the hell is the boost, right? What about a double jump? How do you explain those? How about the homing attack? Those are wind-based powers.
Exactly.
The double boost was only used in one game, so like no one was.
He's very much characterized by his
boost.
Yeah. His relation to wind.
Boost is used in the game.
No, I mean double boost.
Double boost. Double boost.
Yeah, that was used in one game, and we all know where that came from.
Double boost was kind of a weird thing, and we'll get to that.
It's a weird thing. They could have just not used it and just used regular boost. I
Yeah,
don't get
true. But we'll get to that when we get to forces. I have a lot to say about
Alright, alright.
forces.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean double boost and Sonic Force. I mean, yeah, that's something that we'll definitely have to tackle. But you know, I mean,
I have.
yeah.
I've played the entire
um,
thing. I've
I
beaten
haven't.
it.
I've played
and
through
I
Force's
hated it.
story to
I
completion,
hated
and I
every single
played.
second of this game.
I
there's
haven't
only
played
three of us
literally
that plays
every
Sonic
level.
Forces.
I could not. I'm not a completionist, but I played through like the main story, and I played through episode Shadow. So
Yeah,
okay,
episode
okay.
Shadow is literally just a mod. It's just an official mod. Let's be honest.
pretty much, yeah.
I've actually
Yeah.
True words of Urban Spigot.
Nope.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean,
The thing is, I
played
don't
just only the
actually
demo of
own
Sonic
Forces. I'm
so-
using like a Steam family share library, so I don't actually own Forces.
Yeah, I also
So-
don't
Can
No,
own
someone
I
share
don't think
me
it's a game I would
their
shell out
library?
money for, to
Because
be
for the love of
honest.
God, I want to play Forces. Anyways,
It's
Same.
True.
you will be disappointed if you actually want it.
Yeah, it's
Trust me,
It's a
you'll be
game
more
that, you know,
disappointed.
if you obtain
I've
it
I've
in
never
passing,
actually
it
played a
tends
Sonic
to hurt a
game
little bit less.
besides Sonic Mania, and the only thing I
Okay,
really,
well, don't start
really
with
play-
forces.
yeah,
Look,
okay.
man, don't start with Forces. Start with any other Sonic game other than Forces, but not Lost World.
Yeah,
Don't
I don't
start
think
with
Forces is a
Lost
very
World.
good introduction
Yeah,
to
Lost
Okay.
World's
Sonic.
more off.
Yeah, Lost World is definitely not representative of the core Sonic formula. I would not ever recommend.
Yeah.
anyone
Yeah,
Sonic
hi,
Force.
You
Amzer.
could start with Gens. That's a really good title.
It was basically
to
a
start
Sonic
with,
game made
but
for
Gens.
the problem
Nintendo,
is the only
on
way
Mario
to
fans,
play
but-
it is from Shadow Gens, and now that has its own issues. Yeah, we have to talk about eventually.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we're definitely gonna get to that once we get to playing Shadow Gens here later tonight as we continue the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
you
cool.
know, there's plenty I'm sure to talk about that game and to kind of deconstruct. You know,
Oh,
experience
wait,
some
if
first
you're
times
really
with
gonna
it, but
start from your first Sonic game, Gens is a good one. Like I'm saying, it
Gen-
has
yeah,
a
I think
decent
Gens
story.
is fair
I'd
enough.
say
That's
I'd
classic
say
Sonic,
if you're
yeah.
if you're jumping
in the,
off
in the
point is
modern
Mania,
beast.
I'd say you're probably better off trying
Or Origins. If it,
3 and K.
what it's like.
Yeah, you should.
But yeah, no, Mania's a pretty
I
good
mean, the
story.
only
But if,
real
if
way
you're
is
looking to get
either
into like the
Origins-
modern, if you're looking to get into more modern Sonic games, then Gens is definitely a good starting place.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
yeah,
really
I
great
would agree.
graphics. Even for like a 10-year-old game, it still looks really good.
I'd say
Right.
Unleashed would also be a good starting place, but unfortunately, it's not available on PC.
Right. Well,
It
the
is.
availability
It's
and
called
two. I don't know.
Sonic
The warehouse
Shadow
stages.
Jump.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm
if that'd
planning on
be
getting
Unleashed
that.
is not part of
Sonic for most
Shadow Gens.
people. No, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think for probably like an introduction to Sonic, probably would have to either be like one of the classic Sonic games or Sonic Adventure or something like that. I mean, you know, Sonic Generations I think also is probably a pretty good starting point, and Frontiers is, in my opinion, it's a good game, but it's a little bit of a mixed
The
bag. of
Sonic
what
I
would
Adventure
recommend
mean,
it
that's
for
really just
some-
thanks to Marza. I mean, that's really just thanks to Marza
For-
and their lighting.
for
really.
what? Oh, okay. I mean,
I feel
Yeah,
like
no,
If they
that's-
would have, not only would Sonic Team have to like, they would
I
have to
feel
figure
like
out how the
the-
hell to.
I feel like the
go on,
gameplay
go on.
style that would be translated from Unleashed intro is actually what they were going for with 06.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can see that for sure. I mean, I definitely think that
Yeah.
the intro to Unleashed is probably
Yeah.
one of the most exhilarating sequences.
Yeah.
And I think, they were
If-
trying to pull
if
that off
only
with
it was a
06.
good
Like, even if you
game.
look at the E3
Like,
of
like-
06.
If only
like, when they
06
showed
was
that
a
cutscene of Fox
game.
fighting the robots.
If
Right,
only it was
exactly.
a game.
If only 06 was
So
an actual
true.
game. It was an actual functional product.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, Sonic. I think Sonic Unleashed intro captures everything that I think Sonic really embodies what he needs to be, and I mean, I think that's what he's always been really since the first game, Sonic 1. You know, he's always been a hedgehog with attitude, always daring, always ready to fight. You know, put up a fight.
Yeah.
Not necessarily always looking to fight, but you know, I mean. It would be a Sonic game I'd buy. Absolutely, I'd shell out a lot of money if we got a new Sonic title that was basically Unleashed intro, but playable. I know some people have done like Sonic CD's intro but playable, but you know, I mean, I just think it would make for a very entertaining product and a pretty exhilarating experience. But yeah, I mean, it really beats me if we're ever gonna get something like that in the future. Considering how Sega just, you know. It feels like every few years they kind of reset themselves. I'm really hoping that for Sonic Team's
I mean,
you know, status or
Hunter's
whatever.
probably learned a lot. Fronts. They learned a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I mean,
yeah.
I would imagine they've learned a lot. I mean, one of my biggest fears is they don't learn, but I think they're starting to learn. I like between Frontiers and what I've seen so far of Sonic X Shadow Generations.
The thing
think
is,
they're- I
Shadow
think they're
Gens turned
getting
out
very
good
better.
because it didn't take 5 years to make.
Right.
It only took
Well,
2.
that's that's totally fair.
No, it
yeah.
actually took 2, funny enough. Like, literally 2 years.
Hey,
It's turned
2
out
years
better
is a
than their
good
AAA
development
game.
cycle time for a game
2.5,
that
3
length.
years wasted on a lighting engine. You know what I
Especially
mean?
considering it comes with a fucking remaster of another game.
Thing is,
included.
the thing is, they were done by 2 sub-teams, right? So, like, the first team was
Right.
doing Shadow Gens, and the other team was doing the Gens Remastered. And you can really see the quality change in both of them.
I mean,
I
that
haven't
What do
actually
you-
played the remaster yet. I've only played.
Trust
Shadow
me, I
Campaign.
have.
Oh, you've
It's
only
not
played
good.
the Shadow Gens
remaster's
portion?
not good.
Eh.
I'm just saying this right
Yeah,
now,
I've heard
it's
some
not
people
good.
have gripes with the remaster. Like, apparently, it didn't really do anything new to the graphics.
We have to talk
I mean,
about that.
they
We
changed
need to
some
talk
dialogue
about
for no
that. We
reason.
My
need to talk
hot
about
take.
We absolutely will.
my hot
Once we get
take-
to Shadow Generations, we're
My hot
definitely
take
gonna
is
sit
that
down
the
and have a
original
discussion about
Sonic
that.
Generations wasn't that good either.
I mean, yeah, I kind of feel that, to be honest. I mean,
if it had more
so-
levels, I'll say that. If it had more levels, I'll consider it much better. If it had more levels.
It
yeah, I mean, it
wasn't-
definitely need more levels.
It
but I
wasn't
think
the amount of
it was
levels that was
missing-
the issue for me. Sure, it was a short game, but I think the level design is a lot of what held it back.
I mean,
And
level
I think-
design-wise, it's really just about
it
skill.
has.
I'm just saying. It's
Yeah,
really
I
just
mean,
about
you're talking for
skill,
like the boost formula, right?
timing
You're like
and everything. That's really how it is
right.
Yeah,
for gens.
I mean,
Yeah, boost gameplay. Yeah,
yeah,
sliding,
gameplay.
quick
Yeah,
step.
yeah.
Like,
I've
Yeah, all
replayed.
that.
I've replayed
And I think like even if they
gens
had,
like 3 times now, and like I've gotten
Right.
better every time. And I will say, the game definitely feels smoother when you get better at it. My opinion has remained unchanged. I think it's a mid game. It's a solid 5 out of 10.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but it was.
I mean, I don't know if I'd
necessary
give it as low as a
break
5 out of
from
10. I'd say
everything
probably
else,
7
really.
out of 10,
Wasn't
but
necessary
it
break.
definitely it wasn't a horrible game, but it definitely left something to be desired. I just for some reason I couldn't click with the game like I can with usually most Sonic games that aren't like Sonic Shuffle. But something about Sonic Generations, it couldn't hook me for more than a couple hours, and I just kind of set down the controller. It's like, this isn't a bad game. It's a good game, but
ratings-
it's not something that I could really see myself,
Amzro,
playing.
Amzro, do you happen to be using IGN's rating scale?
No, thank God I am not. I mean, I probably would have given the game a 3 out of 10 at that point. You know what I mean? But no, I mean, I think it's a 7 out of 10. I don't know. I mean, that's just
No,
that's
the,
just me.
the,
Sure,
the
like
joke
10
is
out of
that
10 to
IGN
Sonic
rates
Pocket
everything
Adventure.
7 out of 10.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's totally fair. Actually, I mean, I haven't ever heard of that. That's my first
Yeah,
time actually.
Yeah, no,
hearing that someone at
IGN 7
knows,
out of
but-
10 is like a whole thing.
I mean, to
That's
be
a
fair,
whole
7
thing
out of 10 is a
itself.
safe score, so
Yeah,
I guess
That's
they might do
getting
it to try
kind
to
of off topic for the bill.
Yeah, that's getting off topic.
delve
yeah.
into IGN's background.
It's funny.
No, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Sonic Generations, it's a fine game. It has its good elements. I don't think it's something that's really for me, and I think there's a piece of magic that's missing from it. I really don't know what quite it is, but it might just be that it doesn't have enough stages. I don't know. I played like a couple hours of it. I couldn't really get super far in the game and feel like I really wanted to keep going with what stages were there.
Yeah,
So
we gotta talk about forces.
But yeah, we gotta talk about forces. I mean, I would really like to talk about in between of forces and frontiers, and like that kind of that era that was not really.
They felt no hope. They felt no hope at all.
You felt
I
no hope
think we
during that
have
period. I think
Radio
that's fair.
representing to
I
general
think a lot of people probably
consensus. As opposed to my
I'm-
perspective,
yeah.
which is
So,
not the general
First
consensus.
of all, they spent 3 years on an engine that has similar lighting to
did,
their first
yeah.
engine. Keep in mind.
Which is crazy.
Like, they spent, I'm not joking, 3 years and 1 year on the actual game itself. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so
It's pre-
that's
no,
why
it's pretty
shit.
ridiculous.
They
It's pretty
spent more
ridiculous.
time on the engine than the actual game.
Yeah, I think
They
the
developed
thing,
the actual
about
product,
game
yeah.
engines is that a game's engine should be developed alongside and specifically for the game it's being made.
That's what they did with
Right,
Unleashed.
exactly.
That's
yeah.
what they
That's
did.
what they-
That's why what baffles
That's
me,
what
really.
games did for a long time.
But then Sony was
Mhm.
like, no, you're gonna do this. You're gonna do the game after you complete the engine.
Like
Fuck you.
sometimes a company will turn a game's engine into a sort of
Hell, they had to update
multi-game
it again.
in-house
They
engine.
had to update it
but,
again to
like-
have real-time lighting now for Frontiers.
Yeah. If we
Yeah, I
look
remember
at
reading
if we
about
look at
that.
other companies and what they've done with their engines, if we look at Valve, for example, is one I'm familiar with. We can look at Half-Life and the Gold Source engine, which was originally
'cause that's
borrowed
really
code
just-
from Quake,
Yeah.
and so that was an engine made for a movement-based first-person shooter, and then
Funny
they
enough, it
turned
was
that
actually
into
the first game to use skeletal animations.
Yeah,
It was actually the first game to use skeletal animation.
Yeah. So Valve took the Quake engine and modified it for a similar game, known as Half-Life,
And it
that
sold
was
really
also
well,
a
and it was
movement-based
actually a really
first-person
enjoyable
shooter,
game.
and that was a really good game.
This dry
And then
cough
they
is killing
made
me.
more games like that on that
And
engine.
then Half-Life 2.
And then they
which
made
not
Half-Life
only
2 on the
uses stuff from
Source
Hedgehog,
engine, and the Source engine is an upgraded version of the Gold Source engine, right?
which
It's a sequel
finally
engine,
finally
right.
uses
uses
baked
again a lot of
lighting.
the same code, and so it's got a lot of
Half-Life
the
3
same
coming to
code,
stores
but
near
it's also
you.
got a lot of improvements. And so, like, and again, Source Engine was specifically developed for Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
So,
Correct. Yeah.
like, pretty much every Source Engine game is a mod of Half-Life 2 to some degree.
It really is.
And I think
I mean, Portal
I
literally started as a Half-Life 2 mod.
if you use
Right, it
cheats
did, yeah.
in like the first Portal, you could just straight up get the HL2 weapons. You
Yeah.
can put on the fucking
Right.
hazard.
Did you know that there was actually a
Fortress
speed
2.
run?
Yeah,
for
Team
Portal?
Fortress 2, Portal are the most obvious ones, but like the farther away timeline. I think I made my point though.
I mean, we
Like-
also have Source 2,
Yeah.
which is the
Yeah.
updated version of Source.
Source 2, and
which
that
is
was
using
made
Half-Life
for
Alyx.
Alyx, which is
Yeah.
the VR game.
Obviously, that
Right.
introduced a lot of stuff, such as PVR.
Actually, what year was
No.
that released? I mean, I've kind of
all of
forgotten.
that.
It's been quite a while.
But I think eventually they're going to have to. But again, I'm getting off topic. I've made my
Yeah.
point about engines.
Right.
The
It's
problem
better
is that
It's better to make a game engine specialized for a specific game, and then if it works, work on other games using that engine. Than
Exactly.
to
Right.
a lot of the time, than to use a generalized engine like say Unity or Unreal.
funny
because
enough, what if I
those-
told
they're
you?
generalized, so they
funny
come with a
what
lot
if I
of
told
load.
you that that there's a game that is not a Sonic game that actually uses Hedgehog engine too?
I would not be surprised.
Wait, really?
What game
It's
is it?
actually Sakura Wars.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
yes,
that
right. Isn't that the military strategy?
Yeah, that uses
franchise?
HE2
No, yeah.
actually.
Funny
Funny enough, it was
what, PS4,
it was
I think?
actually in the process of updating it for Frontiers. So pretty much a lot of
Oh,
the
really?
stuff is in between Frontiers.
Oh, that's
That's
curious.
neat.
I mean, I've never really looked into
Yeah.
Sakura Wars extensively, but it's a game I've considered playing.
As
though,
for
sure in
the
past.
actual, as for the actual time space between Forces and Frontiers, that was kind of a dead zone for me. So
Yeah, it was a
I-
gap. I mean,
at
it was a
that point, I
wasteland.
just
There was
gave up
not
on
really
the
much learned for
franchise
the
at this
franchise.
I didn't so much
Because-
And Team
give
Sonic
up on
Racing
the
was abandoned
franchise as
literally
just
week
sort
one.
of tune it out and just
Yeah,
focus
right.
on
I
other
just,
things.
exactly.
Yeah, unfortunately there was just a lot that was just kind of left.
It was a
just
really not
floating
great
out in the
time for
middle.
Sega, honestly. Like they were.
No, it wasn't. I mean, when the
downfalling
best
a
thing
bit.
for the Sonic franchise there was the fact
Yeah.
of like how many social media followers they had for the franchise. That was their advertisement for Sonic. Was like, oh, look how many social media followers we have, and it's like you're not gonna be like, oh, hey, this is like how well our games are doing. Like, no, because there were no games. Like Team Sonic Racing died week one. Like there was nothing for them really to like, I don't know.
Damn.
Advertise,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it was a sad time to be around, and then obviously Sonic Frontiers started having like alpha testing issues not that much longer after, as they were trying to bring some kind of title to the forefront, because Forza released in 2017. There had been like what?
The thing is,
5
it
years gap?
doesn't actually. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? I can explain.
Like
I can actually explain
The-
about that. So
There's also there's a
the
Havoc
thing
engine.
is,
I mean, like,
okay, the thing is, I have to explain this to everyone. So the thing is,
Isn't
from
Havoc
Unleash-
specifically a physics engine?
Yeah, it's a physics.
yes,
engine.
Havoc
physics
is
engine.
Havoc
Okay,
is a
so
physics
from
engine. Yeah.
06
From
to
from Sonic
to
Heroes, I
Gen,
think. Yeah.
they were using no, it's World. They were using Havoc for mainly physics and everything. But then when they were doing HE2, they had to switch to Bullet, which is mainly also used for physics. Now, I mean, obviously the Hedgehog engine is really an actual graphics engine. It's really just
Right.
a gameplay engine in disguise, actually. Like graphics, they're normally using either Needle or normally that. But Havoc is not a graphics engine. That's just a physics
Yeah,
engine.
no, it's not. It's
That's
not.
Yeah,
a graphics
no,
engine,
Havoc
yeah.
now they're
is
using
just
Bullet.
a physics
HE
engine.
is.
But
And
now
I
with
am
Shadow
familiar
Gens,
with this
they
because
finally renewed their license for Havoc for Gens.
Right,
So
right, correct.
That's
correct.
why it still uses it.
I am familiar with Havoc being a physics engine because, as stated earlier, I am a fan of early Valve games,
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
and they use Havoc for Half-Life 2.
Trust me, they use
Oh
it a
really?
lot.
Actually, I
Yeah,
never.
it's
I never
real.
knew they used Havoc for Half-Life
Yeah.
2.
Havoc is everywhere. If you
It is.
like once
like
you
I mean, I
literally
do know
in
that
every
used by
game.
quite a few games.
That
Yeah.
shit-
once you start
I don't.
seeing
Does
it,
Sam use
you
Havoc at all, or
notice
is
it
that some
everywhere.
other engine?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
it's-
no, absolutely. It's
It's
an
like
engine
literally
that's
everywhere.
pervasive.
Let's say that.
It is easy to
But like,
identify out in the wild. That's for sure.
considering this is obviously now that they're using Bullet, they have more options. I mean, with Shadow Gens, now all the enemies actually use like real physics when you hit them,
Yeah,
like the old
exactly.
Boost games.
Which is, I mean,
You know, so
Full
it's
Force
a really
pretty
good
messed that up, but
replacement. But like, if they used Havoc
is, it
again,
is.
they would have to like stupid support to work with HE2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I was always curious about the Havoc engine. You know, how it was used and how long it was used for. The fact that it's back for obviously the generations remasters. I find that interesting. It's always something that's kind of been on my mind. It's kind of like how does the Havoc engine how's it incorporated in Sonic games, and what purpose does it serve? Beyond because lighting and visual effects they're handled by Hedgehog engine. But yeah, that's something that kind of always was sitting in the back of my mind for years on it. I never really asked anyone about Havoc engine or really how it was implemented. But I think it would probably be a good time to maybe kind of like start looking into Sonic Frontiers, and seeing how Forces led into that, or I guess the development days post Forces led into that. With its very, I don't want to say a clumsy development cycle, but Sonic Frontiers definitely has a very interesting beta. It also had a very interesting alpha, because there was a lot of stuff that was in development around that time period, and so we're gonna be trying to kind of start moving that direction to see. Oh, go on.
I think for Frontiers, it probably would have played pretty similarly to how it does now if it didn't have the fucking Sonic
If it
accessories.
didn't split the islands.
Like if they didn't split the islands, and if they didn't have all those platforms, the platforms
definitely
with rails, they all got at last minute.
Some things that they could have
But
done
literally,
to make
the
it more
reason why
physics
most of the
based.
cutscenes are
that they did.
pre-rendered
Right.
is literally
Like, if
because
they
they had
could
to
have
split
had
the
it
islands,
where
and
Sonic-
since they couldn't change the positions in
yep.
time, they had to make all of
Exactly.
the video files. So
And
like,
if
at some
Chronos got
point,
butchered,
they were
absolutely
actually played in
butchered.
real time, but then they
Huh.
just
Right.
had to make them video files instead.
They really should have
before
never
they
separated
had-
Chronos and Arenas.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
before
be
they had to
honest.
split the islands, actually, because they still left all the files in. So you could literally
I do
just...
wonder what I do wonder what it would have been like.
Yeah,
had
so
Havoc
the
engine been
cutscenes were
used
really
on
just
the
done before they split the Chronos Islands. Really.
Right, exactly. I definitely do though
And
wonder.
there goes bites. Whoops.
Yeah, pretty much. No, but I do really wonder what it would have been like, had it just been the Havoc engine
Hell,
on
they
the just
had to downgrade
raw,
most of the game because
landscape
of the fucking
geometry.
Switch. So like,
Either
if
using the
the
hills
game
and stuff
looks
to build
bad,
speed.
blame the Switch for everything.
Well,
Blame
it's the
it
Switch,
for
yeah, no, the
everything.
Switch is to
They
blame for why the
ported
game turned out to look
Frontiers
like
to the
garbage
Switch?
because they had to downscale
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and that was like exactly. That is the point of blame for why the game looks so terrible
I'm
on every
sorry,
single
that's
platform.
just
Dude,
like
it ran
a dumb
at
move.
15 FPS on Switch. It ran at 15
Frontier should have
FPS
never been
on
on
Switch.
Switch. It
Sonic
should just never been on
Frontiers
the
is
Switch.
not the kind of game
And
you put on
I don't
the
know if Nintendo
Nintendo
paid
Switch.
much, like Sega.
Yeah,
on the table
that's
for
what
it.
I'm thinking.
It's not.
They
No, it's
didn't
not.
need
No, it's not.
to. They didn't need to.
Yeah, they really did not need to. They really didn't. But they did
Like
anyways.
with Breath of the
and that
Wild,
screwed
right?
up the ports
Like
on
with
That's
Breath
the
of the
kind of
Wild,
thing you get
that
fucking
works
dimps
because
in.
that
Breath of
isn't
the Wild was
that
like
is
shit
a
on the
first
Switch
party
anyways
game.
too.
Like Breath of the Wild is a first party game.
Yeah.
Even Breath of the Wild has frame
Even
rate
then
issues
they
every
had
once in
trouble
a
Yeah, even
while.
that
with the
has free drops.
game.
Exactly.
Like
As soon as
even
Nintendo
Breath of
just
the
can't get their
Wild
shit
had
together.
trouble in development
Nintendo
with
seriously
Like,
can't get
yeah.
their shit together,
physics
just
based.
won't.
Not
We've
even
had
just
years
in
to get
development.
better.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom still drop frames sometimes. They still
Oh,
lag.
absolutely.
Exactly.
Because of the
It's
hardware is out
rare,
of date,
but
but
it's still
Like
a
I just
decade,
don't
if not
get why
more.
they had to release Frontiers on Switch. They didn't need to.
Because
Especially
again,
with
Nintendo
the
probably
Have you
begged
seen
Sega
Update Tree
some-
stuff?
something.
That can run at 5 frames
Yeah.
per second. I'm not fucking joking. For
Yeah,
like all the
yeah,
new
yeah.
challenges.
We should actually
Five
take a
frames
look,
per
actually,
surprise.
while we're on the topic of it this year, is actually take a look at just how muddy
Oh boy.
Sonic Frontiers ended
Oh
up looking
boy.
because of the fact that it was put on the Switch. And I mean, I guess we could also look at all the other things that, you know, were covered
yeah.
in the impressions. That was me and
boy.
Kat. Yeah, Kat
Oh,
and
boy.
I. We did a reaction back
While
in
we're,
2022, summer 2022.
While we're on the topic of Frontiers,
to,
can I just briefly
Frontiers.
bring up how much I hate how they implemented the spin dash?
Oh, trust me. The
Yes,
thing
go
is,
on
they
ahead.
actually
Please,
used
please,
a modified Lost World spin dash, funny enough. That's the actual reason why it's so shit. It's literally just a
Yeah, no,
modified Lost World.
I'm not even
absolutely
surprised.
gonna see
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
the fucking
It
the
is,
spin dash
it's definitely
in
very unnatural.
Frontiers, it just feels like a shitty boost.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it
it's
does. It
really
really
just
does.
that.
That's.
I
the
am
most-
not-
to
I'm
be
not-
fair,
I'm
they
not
probably
at
did
all
have to
surprised.
modify the boost.
I am not at all
Because it's not
surprised they
used.
just fucking tasked.
It's really infuriating. That's.
I'm
that's
not
the
at all
route that
surprised
took
here.
with
They
it,
just
too,
fucking
considering Spam
tacked
Dash
on a
used to be one of the best
faster,
moves.
like, modified boost to the Lost World
Yeah.
spin dash for how it works in Frontiers.
Right.
I still can't believe that
They
Shadow
also
Gems now
included the
can run at
shitty ass
120
drop dash
FPS.
in Frontiers.
Yeah, okay. The drop dash doesn't belong with Modern Sonic. I've said it before, but it isn't a Sonic.
It
like,
is
it's not a modern
not
Sonic move. It's a
useful
classic
at all.
Sonic's thing to use in 2D. It's
It's
not. It's
not
not. Like literally,
useful
decided
at
to
all.
just turn up a spin dash.
They
around.
could have
it's really
removed it. It would have made
Um,
literally no difference. Actually, a lot of the people
That
I
same
talked
spin dash
to
was
about
also
this
peak,
don't
but
even
I'm
know
not
what's
gonna
It
in
lie.
the
only
game
worked with
until I
Classic
pointed
Sonic.
out.
I'm gonna say this. It only worked with Classic Sonic, not Modern
The
Sonic.
drop dash
Like-
is not a modern Sonic move. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. No, yeah, it isn't a modern Sonic move. Absolutely.
It's-
Like,
it worked, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about mods, but, Classic Sonic
oh, you
Improvement
absolutely
by
are. Yeah, go
Shonen,
ahead. Go ahead.
Classic Sonic Improvement by Shonen literally had the drop dash in gens, and that worked better than the actual one they had in Shadow Gen. No, I mean original gens, because
They,
Right.
they
the
didn't
funny thing
have
is
the
they
drop
did the
dash in
same
original gens.
implementation. The funny thing is they did the same implementation by accident, as Shonen did for their mod. So essentially,
Damn.
they did the same thing by accident.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
I just don't really understand why they
Yeah,
would
alright.
give Modern Sonic a drop dash, but yeah, you know,
Yeah?
it's
Yeah, I
Sonic
can.
Team, I guess. So they'll-
Yes.
But okay, cool. Okay, as long as you guys can hear the audio when we go into this video, because I just want to make sure that's working on all ends. And also that so viewers can also see this. But yeah, this was man, this was definitely one of the more rough reveals that I
Wow.
think I've seen in the history of gaming. That's for sure. A lot of people were rightfully paranoid because they were like, if this is what we're
Yeah.
gonna be getting, in the
That's
next
kinda-
6 months, like this is gonna be a
It's
disaster.
kind of weird. Good luck, bro. But yeah, no, we
Oh,
can
boy.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, let's see your
Alright, yeah, I'm
reaction.
just
Let's see
trying to-
your
Alright.
reaction.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hop into this. Yeah,
Let's
because
get into the
it
video.
looks like OBS, like everything's running fine on the broadcast.
I'm gonna be noting a
dashboard, so
lot
we're
of
gonna go ahead and
stuff.
start this here in
I'm
a second.
gonna be noting a lot of stuff here.
Oh no, I know. You
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys-
no,
enough
we,
time
we,
to
we're
see
the video here.
absolutely gonna see a disaster when the thing gets released. Because yeah, there's only 6 months left to fix
Oh my
this game.
God.
And honestly, do a Smash Bros. Sakurai where they're working 24 hours a day. This game is just, it might be a lost cause, I don't know, but I'm about to see. So
Yeah.
we'll see this. I mean, they already got the
Oh,
fucking
boy.
floating rail, so that's already looking terrible.
Oh no, the IGN first.
IG
Ah.
first.
Oh,
Not the IGN first.
IGN first. Oh boy.
It's all about Sonic Frontiers.
And we've got interviews from the developers who make it happen.
Oh.
Damn.
And of course, the cutscenes look more promising than the actual game itself.
The funny thing is, they
Damn.
were never in the game.
Yeah, these were just
This
never
was
in the
all
game.
CG
Yeah,
material.
no. Honestly, this doesn't even look like a cutscene to me. This looks like fucking trailer animation.
No shit.
Absolutely no. Yeah, that is literally
Like-
what it is.
It
yeah,
just has
this
a
is-
different
keep in
vibe,
mind,
you know?
All the footage you're
This better
seeing
not
is
end up like
before
Sonic
they
06,
split
'cause Sonic
Chronos.
06 was promising
Mind.
as fucking
Yeah,
easily
yeah,
turned
this
to
is-
be a
this is a
disaster
pre-Chrono
upon
split.
launch.
I have to remind you, this
yeah.
is before they split Chronos.
This music
It's
sounds like
very
something
apparent.
straight out of Breath of the Wild, literally.
I didn't
What is
even
it?
know they
Bro,
split the
yeah,
islands
I
until
know.
Amzer
Rail in the
mentioned it
sky, bro,
earlier.
what's
So
rails everywhere? What?
Yeah, those
Yeah,
do
they're
not
like-
sound like
Oh
something
my
from Breath of
god,
the
bro,
Wild.
they put fucking boost panels? Are you serious? Bro, why are the boost panels there?
Amzer was so mad.
Dude, yeah, I was pissed.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like,
Wait, why is there
there's
boxes
no way they
of
made
boost
this
Yeah,
really
panels?
it's
just
fucking
like
my
amazing.
ass up.
it was. I was genuinely just like, how the hell have they released a game with floating rails everywhere? Items just laying out in the open with no context. I was very much just like,
Yeah.
blown away.
I think we know what your first thoughts were.
Yeah,
because we
no,
could hear you say them in the video.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was not having it. I was not.
The thing
having
is,
it
you
at
can
all.
clearly see this was played by someone who does not play Sonic. I'm
Right,
just saying.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're just-
Yeah.
Because if they hold,
Shit, it's like
because
a
if they
full
boost,
frozen.
you can boost.
Bro, what is this?
So
It's a
No,
Sonic
this
game.
this has to be a tech demo. There's no way that this was not a tech demo. Please
Yeah,
tell me they're
literally.
delaying the game. Please tell me they're delaying
The
the game.
fucking
Sega, please do
06
not
tech
release
demo
this.
looks better than this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, the 06 tech demo definitely looks more promising
That's a
than
surprise.
whatever this was. I mean, this was probably one of the worst game
Why
industry
are they
showcases
walking
I've
so
ever seen.
slow? They
Why does
literally
Sonic
could
look
just.
so stiff? Are
That's
those
what
blue
I'm
coins
saying.
from Mario?
Look what's from Mario.
I'm sorry,
Are
Blue.
those blue coins from Mario?
Can
The
we
blue coins from
pause?
Mario.
Can we
Super Mario Sunshine
Blue?
reference deep cup.
Blue coins from
Are those the
Mario.
blue coins from Mario? Yeah, the blue coins from Mario. Oh, you better believe it. They got the blue coins from Mario in this game. They really were going all in on the Sunshine inspiration. Not just Breath of the Wild, now they're also ripping off Sunshine.
Bro, wait,
Those
what
are
the fuck
purple
are lighting effects?
motherfuckers.
Why are his shoes like?
Blue coins from
Blue
Mario.
Yeah,
coins
wait,
from
what?
Mario.
What is going on with that lighting
Yeah,
effects,
no,
bro?
those are
What?
big
The Sparks
Pikachu
would not
coins
create
with
that
the
kind of
purple. I
light
don't
in
know
real
why
life.
I call
What
them
is
blue.
this?
Probably
Sparks are
CBD kicking in,
His
but
shoes are just glowing
that
like
glow is
like
weird as- that
supernova
is
just
weird as
happened.
hell.
What the hell?
it's like some weird
Damn.
ghosting on his shoes. Like, what in the world?
Red hot shoes.
Oh my god, and they kept the fucking jump from forces? Bro,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
one
man.
of the things that I did when I actually played through
Straight up in the
Forces
wall.
was I specifically
Bro, what
fucking modded the game to change the boost and jump effects.
Yeah,
To be
bro,
more
it's
like
Smart,
unleashed.
very smart. Yeah, that's probably
Oh my
the,
god,
the
the
first
level
fucking
example
design.
blue
I would
coins
apply.
from Mario. That is the funniest thing I heard from
This is
Blue
Blue
logic.
coins from Mario. Super Mario
Wall
Sunshine
you
is
missing
back.
boost pad?
2022.
Move the boost pad.
You better
Me
believe
on
it.
my way to collect the blue coins from Mario in 20 minutes.
Sonic saw Mario with the blue coins, and he was like, "Mr. Mario, you're not blue, but I am. Give me your blue coins." No, but yeah, it was like
Yeah.
the sparks on his. I don't know that glow on his
Yeah,
shoes.
they
is weird.
literally
what if
have.
it's level
thrown into the
design?
wall.
It's literally
There's
a
a-
wall climbing section.
What?
I don't get
Yeah,
why
This
they
They
need
just
to-
threw you
launches
straight
you
into
to
the
a
wall.
and you
So,
miss a boost pad? Move the boost pad.
But I don't know.
Sega,
I don't
what
understand
is
that
this?
either. This is so strange.
There's also, I think what you're supposed to do here, which the fucking IGN player clearly
Oh
does
my
not know,
God.
is you're supposed to boost into it to run
Wait,
up the
yo,
wall.
what the fuck?
There
Can
you
you
go.
boost
Well,
right
there
after
you
going
go.
off of a,
Yo,
a
did he
ramp,
just
though?
go from
Like, isn't there, like,
a-
slight
a-
lag?
a slow climb just
Yeah.
straight
Yeah, this is
run?
janky right here. He just
Oh,
stands
right?
Yeah,
still
but no,
at
if
a
you
180-degree angle.
boost before you
So
while you
no,
actually boost
no,
up the
this
wall,
This is like
No,
one of
man.
those
What
things
can
that's
do?
just strange. Like, how they leave this in the game, I have no idea. Like, literally just start standing up, like, sideways on the wall. He's like,
yeah,
"Hey,
no,
guys,
I
what the
can
hell?"
imagine.
God.
Like that's, yeah.
You've been doing
Going
it
into the
for
game
years, bro.
blind like I did, that caught me off guard too.
Bro, get
The-
your act
The
together.
climbing mechanics in this
Bro,
game
we
are
did
so
not win
jank.
5
I'm
I
gonna
years
be
swear,
honest.
IGN's gameplay was really a bad taste of this game.
For
I'm
this.
just
We did not
Yeah.
wait 5 years for
Oh,
this.
yeah, no, tell me about it. Tell me about
IGN's
it.
gameplay
5
is
years.
focused
Oh
on
my
showing
God,
off
bro.
features instead of showing off the
Nigga,
gameplay.
you never learn.
They could have showed
Yeah.
off literally the first encounter. I'm just saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
what,
we
Yeah.
what
would've
showed
the
off
fuck
first
is that
encounter.
slow walk? Why the hell does it look like he's gliding while he's also walking? What the hell?
Foot slide.
Not
Fucking-
holding.
This
I
game's gonna be
love-
amazing.
They didn't sync. They
love
didn't
it
sync
when
the walk
animators
animation.
Oh
don't
god, why is he
time walk cycles correctly so the characters
Yeah, the walk
slide
cycle's
over the
completely messed
ground.
up.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
why
it
was-
does look like they're
Bro's
sliding
literally
over the
walking.
ground.
when he runs up like the frame? Oh. Okay,
Like, what is going on?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is that
he's
slow
just-
Oh
walk?
my
Why
God.
does it
Straight
look
up
like
sliding.
he's gliding while he's also walking?
Bro,
What the hell?
they did not fucking time the walk cycles. They did not tie
They
the
did
walk
not.
cycle
It's very
timing
clear
to
that
the
the
fucking
physics
This
would change
game's
a
gonna be a
lot
mess.
during this time.
Yeah.
It's very clear.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, why is it? Why is he running? Why is it when he runs up like the frames start dropping? What the fuck? Why is that so jaggedy?
It is
Because
really laggy,
the
actually.
game is not loading
Oh, this
because
game's
the
gonna
game
be
barely
janky
has any
as fuck.
LODs. So it's
Damn.
running like shit.
Damn.
Bro,
It's just
those
balloons in the middle of
balloons
the air.
out in the middle.
There you go. There's literally just a bunch of objects just
Are there
all over the place. Yeah,
balloons?
with
Have
no-
they never seen anything
one-
else?
What?
the voice crack comes
Or
in.
literally-
No, but seriously though,
Sega,
there's just a
come on,
bunch
you
of objects floating
You
out in
can't
the
just
middle
make
of
up
nowhere with no
excuses and
context.
just have
Like,
random
I don't-
homing attack shit. Like you gotta actually make this integrated
Yeah.
environment. What is this?
Yeah,
Oh my
that was
God.
one of the
And
most
then they
jarring parts
kept
of
that
the
kind of
platform.
thing in the game.
Oh, bro.
Like, yeah, I don't understand why they thought that just having a bunch of just rails floating in the sky, platforms and springs and everything else that just doesn't belong to the environment or look like it does, like, just layered on top of just the, like,
the rails,
landscape,
the
it just
springs,
looks
the
weird.
boost panels,
It just
the
doesn't
fucking
look
platforms.
They do
natural.
Well,
not
platforms
feel in
less
place
so.
for the Sonic
The
game.
rails, and especially
There's
like
no
the
context
fucking
for them at all.
the balloons and the springs and the boost panels. Sure, you can make them
Yeah,
purple
man.
and stuff, but like they
I mean,
don't fit.
sure, you can do
They don't fit
that.
at
They
all.
really
No,
They
hired
don't
that.
fit.
People always say
There's no
they hired
context for
this man.
literally any
They
of
really
these,
did.
yes,
They-
it
They,
is.
they hired,
Like,
they
a
hired
Reason
this
City
dude who
Escape,
makes
like, if
those
you had a rail, it
Unreal
was
Engine
gonna be
Ocarina of
something
Time
like-
views. They straight up did.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
It's
that's
funny
a real thing
because-
for sure.
Pathetic. Oh,
Like, most of their
no way.
assets are actually from Unreal Engine. So this makes
I know,
it even
right? Yeah,
funnier.
exactly. It's pretty accurate.
Damn.
Yo,
What a
what?
coincidence.
Did you
But
see?
yeah, these are very much
Did you see
Unreal
those
Engine
rings
assets.
just fucking
Yeah.
fucking teleport?
Dare I say it'd be like a AAA asset flip. Or AA asset flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pickup
Honestly,
range
that's
is
pretty reasonable. Like, if you're going at speed, you're not always going to touch a ring you want to collect.
Well, yeah, no
I think it
shit.
should really be speed dependent, meaning like if you're going like really fast, then sure,
And,
turn on the magic
you
system.
know-
But if you're walking around slow, it should then be where you actually have to like walk into the ring.
way too big.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, please, Sega, look. If you're trying to release in 6 months, you all need to do some serious fucking work. I
Yo,
mean, the
what the
developers
hell?
probably are not
Can
even
was
we
that?
gonna do all
rewind
that
to look at that fucking
Did he-
rail
did
jump
he just
animation?
flip
Oh my
backwards?
god.
Yeah, yeah. Hang on. Let's
Can
go
we,
back,
can we
back.
look at
What
the,
hell?
can we
There's
look
no
at
way.
the rail
Yeah,
switching
let's
animation?
see that.
Yeah.
Let's see that again. Let's see that again.
Like,
Rewind.
Yo,
What?
what the?
Rewind.
Did you see those rings? Did you see those rings just fucking
Yeah.
teleport?
The rings again.
Yeah, the pickup
The
range is way
rings.
too big.
Sonic has a
There
magnet
we go.
shield.
It
Oh,
definitely
on
is
him
very
at all
much
times.
awkward
It's
for
just-
the
it's just
walking
invisible.
speed.
Sega, look.
But
Please
if
don't.
again, you are not
6
going to
months,
be
you all
walking
need to do
that
some
slowly.
serious
for
But
fucking
yeah,
fucking work.
right here. Like, what is it?
Oh god,
The
that
rail
rail
switching
switch
animation.
animation. Dear god.
Yeah,
That's
the
why
rail,
I
the
called
rail
it
switch,
out.
that is
It's
actually
fucking
atrocious.
backwards.
Please,
It's
Sega,
backwards.
look.
That
If
is-
you're trying
The
to
funny
release in
thing
6
is,
months, you
someone
all need to do
fixed
some
this.
serious
The funny
fucking
thing
work.
is, someone
Like, I don't.
fixed this.
I mean, your
he-
developers
literally an
are not even
animation
gonna
issue.
do all that
The rail, like,
fucking-
The
what?
rail
And also,
switching
why
animation
the
is
rings,
backwards.
Like, go outward and come back.
Yeah, I don't
But the
understand
thing is,
how
it's
they got
super
past,
easy to
like,
fix
QA.
as an animation state. It's super easy
Yeah,
to
it's
fix.
it is very easy to fix it. I don't know why
And
they
they
couldn't be
didn't do it for
bothered
the
to
trailer.
actually
What am I
rectify this.
watching?
I'm telling you right now, the
Oh,
Frontiers
what
has
is
like the most
terrain?
I don't care how
of any
early the
Sonic
alpha
game.
this
I'm
is.
just saying
Yeah,
right
it's not.
now.
Oh
not
no, this
feasible.
ain't it. This literally
The
just
most
most
of them are
out of any
fixes.
Sonic game?
Bro,
I
what
mean, there
is
were
Has
a
the
lot
most
of
codes
problems
of
with
any
this game,
Sonic
like a
game, and
lot.
it's literally because of fixes.
Yeah.
Like all of them are fixes for the game.
Damn.
I think the fact
barely
that a lot
tell
of these
'cause
fixes
of
are so simple really just says about the
Discord
quality of
stream
like
being
the.
really laggy. But
Sorry.
That's on your end, honestly. It's fine for me.
Like I'm not fucking joking. There's
You
a
notice-
fix for literally capped for like
Yet
resolution
that
resetting on launch.
obstacles
I'm not
tend
fucking
to not
joking.
load
This
in
is a
until
real
you
thing
get
that happens.
fairly close.
Yeah,
game.
yeah, like this. Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah,
god,
yeah.
The
load
pop-in in
is
this
The
game is
bad.
pop-in
terrible,
is
yeah.
so bad right
The
now.
pop-in is atrocious.
The thing is,
yeah, I
that
don't
can literally
understand
just
why
be
they-
fixed because that's literally just a
Dude,
ranging issue.
Sega, please delay
It's
this.
It is,
super
no, it
easy.
absolutely is,
Please
but it's
delay
just
this
the
game
thing.
another 2 years. I do
The
not care about
pop-in
I
the
feel
is
like all
not
these
that bad
tweets
in
were
the
made because of
final
the Switch, and they
game,
forgot
I
to
don't
switch them back
think.
from the other platforms.
Yeah, because
Say what?
it depends. Depends.
Old man, please just make one good Sonic
I
game.
was playing pretty much vanilla Frontiers. Like I said, modded,
What
but like again,
is
the
this?
only mods I had for it were the fucking
Wait, what was that like?
alternate
What?
like
What the hell was that?
boost
Go to
and
the
jump
wrong part. What
effects.
the fuck? He like
Wait,
falls
what the
off
hell
the
was that
wall and gets
stomp
back
effect?
on it again and falls.
I swear that wasn't in the
Is there
final
like a?
game.
Is there a
Yeah,
no,
vibration?
go
or
back.
like a-
Show the stomp
Go back to
effect
that
again?
stomp
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, go back to the stomp.
What is it?
Like,
Yeah,
Go back to the
Amzro?
stomp.
Yeah,
Old
yeah,
man,
yeah.
please just make one good
Yeah, no,
Sonic
I'm
game.
trying to get back to it.
Please.
Wait, give me a second. Wait a minute.
No, like look.
What
Hold on.
is this?
Legit, look.
Like
Look
the
at it.
yeah, the halo's there, but like with
no,
that
that's
just
the
brown
stomp
shit,
The
from,
shake
like,
shake that's
never
not in the
seen.
final. It has like an
Yeah.
extra
Yeah, the
shake
shake's not in
that's
the final.
in it.
Yeah, the extra shake that's not in the final
Huh.
game now.
Yeah, not that. Yeah, not
So,
like
like,
that though. It didn't have
Yeah,
that
I
effect
didn't
on
know
it.
that. I
It didn't,
never
it did
noticed
not.
that before. That
Jesus.
is the first time I'm noticing it as an extra like effect.
Yeah.
I guess they removed it later.
They had
The
to have, yeah.
hats?
The little like
Huh.
halo, yeah, but it looks different, doesn't it?
The halo's there, but no, the shake is not.
Yeah, you
no.
can
Yeah,
tell
but it
the
looks
halo's
like
there,
a
but the
game,
shake is
doesn't it?
not.
Yeah, 100%. I'm saying
Correct,
this
yeah.
is probably
There
the
is-
one
there's no shake
before
in the
they
final
split
game.
Chronos. 100%. This
What?
is
I'm
before
pretty
they
sure it
split
is. Yeah,
Chronos.
I'm pretty sure this is a
Going to
pre-Chronos
that
split
roll
for
run.
sure.
What the fuck? he falls off the wall and gets back on it again and fall. What?
It's called wall
Oh,
climbing.
this looks such a mess.
Dear God, that
Oh my
popping.
goodness, this game definitely.
No, I mean, like, the
was
lag.
What?
something
Oh,
of a
those tricks
disaster
look
to
just
see on display
pathetic. Those
before it
tricks
actually
look
came
so
out.
bad. Sonic Colors had better tricks. I'm sorry, but it really did.
Fucking-
Like, I'm not even a big fan
Like,
of
it's not
those.
the
Colors
worst game of the
really had
week.
better
What were you
tricks.
By far,
supposed
but
to
it
do?
definitely had a lot of some problems.
That-
the
that
one
just looks
fucking
so
trick
fucking bad.
animation.
Yeah.
The one fucking
You know,
trick
like the
animation.
good,
I
great,
know, right?
awesome,
Don't they just keep
outstanding,
reusing it, like,
amazing.
every
Bad.
single.
Are you
that.
seeing that?
Yep.
Why does Sonic look like he has not worked out in like the past 5 years? Oh my god.
Legit one
That
trick
is-
animation.
Oh my god.
He has not worked
That
out
was
the
the
past 5
greatest
years.
comment you
What?
ever did.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that part right there just looked janky as hell. I'm sorry, that like when he's
wonder
picking up
why.
those
Where?
rings, I'm sorry.
Oh, was it? Was
This game
just
just is
you're
looking
running
fucking
over
Wait,
the
come back.
waterfalls,
Did I?
kinda
I
like the rings
swear I
just
saw
snapped to you?
particles
There's
below that
no
from the
way.
waterfall.
Oh my god, what?
Oh, no, go back before
This-
when he was stomping. I swear I
really
saw
had-
Where?
particles load.
Off the
From
wall
the
and gets back
waterfall.
on it again and fall. What?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, this looks
Like,
such
Let's
a
see,
mess.
Let's see.
Wait, let's see. There's no way that actually just loaded particles.
That
Man, please
No,
Dude,
don't
I gotta
no,
go back
go
to
back.
hang on, hang on. No,
Forward,
it's
go
not.
forward.
It's
I
not
mean,
yet.
as in like the big waterfall.
What the
Go
fuck
for
was that?
gigantic.
Go to that roll run. What the fuck? He like falls
A little
off the
farther
wall and gets
forward.
back on it again and fall. What?
Hold on,
Oh,
I'll
this
see.
looks such a mess.
Okay.
What?
So,
Oh, those tricks look
let's see.
just pathetic. Those tricks look so bad. Sonic Colors had better tricks. I'm sorry, but it really did. Like, I'm not even a big fan of Colors, but the Colors really had better tricks. That just looks so fucking bad. Are you seeing that?
Yep.
God,
Why
I
does Sonic
can't
look
see
like
he
the
has
not
particles.
worked
I'm
out
trying to
in,
find
like,
the
the past
exact
5 years?
timestamp because it's
Oh my
like I'm
God.
reversing it in the video as well. Hang on.
Okay,
Oh
let's
my
move
God.
on. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god, they literally disappeared! They literally disappeared when they were near the grass.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the bush
The
transparency
fucking particles literally
called the
got
particles.
removed when they were in the bush.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
I saw that.
Why does Sonic look like he has not worked out in like the past 5 years? Oh my god.
Okay, I'll show you.
Oh
Okay.
my
Bam,
God.
right there. You see that?
This is...
Yeah. I know, I see it. I absolutely.
Oh my god.
That was so weird, right?
Why does Sonic look like he
I
has
don't
not
understand.
worked out in like the
What?
past 5 years? Oh my god.
Okay, pause in the bush.
Like,
Pause
yeah.
in the bush.
Yeah.
Oh my
look at that.
fucking god. This is so...
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
This is
Oh,
so
They
strange.
really disappeared. What?
What,
they
what
do,
kind
they
of
do.
fucking rendering
Like-
you got? What kind of rendering issues
KP2.
you got?
The thing
with
is,
the
this is
layout
the
there?
first game that actually uses the density
This
stuff.
is the
This is
strangest.
literally the first game that
Yeah.
uses the density stuff. It was not... And you can see how rough it is.
Okay,
This
I'm
is
sorry,
really
but that
rough.
part right there just looked janky as hell. I'm sorry, that like when he's picking up those rings, I'm sorry. This game just is looking
Yeah,
fucking
the
terrible.
ring magnetism looks very unnatural.
It's really
There's
bad.
no way. Oh my god, what?
Damn.
this just should not even be like this isn't even a like single A game.
Wait,
This
what
is
the
like
hell?
a negative
This is
C
the-
game.
A single
Like, what
a
is-
negative C game? Oh, damn, okay.
Bro.
What are these statues?
The
Is this like some
Skyrim
Zelda
clones,
shit?
baby.
Damn.
Bro, this is like
Fuck yeah.
Skyrim. I like low key. This looks like
Oh,
Skyrim.
Virgo called it. Yep, Skyrim.
No, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
What? Plus, like the fact that like the Skyrim puzzles are easy as fuck too.
True.
This
This is
just
very
looks-
Skyrim.
That's true.
I'm really praying that this is not like the actual game. Maybe this is just like some shitty demo island Sega made. Like I don't know, maybe
Well,
this
look
is
how
like
that
a
turned
just
out.
like a small
Yeah.
part of the
I
world
don't-
they made.
They
to
would not put
demonstrate
this much
stuff.
effort into a
'Cause, like,
shitty
Breath of the
demo
Wild, before it
island.
came
I'm
out,
sorry,
it had, like,
bro.
a whole demo thing that's not
Yeah, no,
found
they
in the
wouldn't.
I'm
final
saying
game,
this, the
so-
06 tech demo did better than this. Holy shit.
Do you
Oh, God.
remember?
That's fair. That's fair.
I think it was Pac-Man World, is what it was
Do
called.
you remember the 21st
There
night of
was,
September?
I don't remember which one it was, but there was a power-up where like you had to like draw a circle and it would like close in and do shit. They literally just copied that for this game.
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
god,
no,
bro.
100%
Yeah,
did.
you're right. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
100%.
It was
Oh
Pac-Man
my
1 2, I
god.
think, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh
They
wow,
actually
that problem
did.
really is
Like, oh,
worse here. Jesus.
Yeah.
bro, Sega.
My bro got autoplay on.
Oh, wait, someone left.
Would we have autoplay on? What are you talking about?
Fuck.
Leave the call. Oh,
Bro, like, hang on.
Yeah.
Let me go back.
Cat
what-
and Mocha.
what-
Wait, who? Wait, who
Wait.
left? Oh, yeah,
Cat
you mean
and
some
Mocha
people had
both
exited the
left
panel. Oh, I got you, I got you.
They both left.
What
I
the
mean, yeah,
hell
people probably do have things going on in their
is
lives,
that
so
world
that's
design?
perfectly
What
fine.
is that? Like,
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like, look at all those
Apparently
rails in the
they
sky.
left.
Yeah,
They
the
made
thing
it
is,
feel like
they
they have
could've-
enough to
They
contribute.
could have at least placed like holders for the rails, right? So at least
Seriously,
it looks
yeah.
like it's part of the environment.
Yeah. No, the rails
Yeah,
just fucking float.
just
Sega.
they look like
What
those
the
There's no
those
that?
metal. Like, I don't know if you guys ever had them, but they were like those
My-
little, like metal.
My
you have,
suspension
like, a
of
magnetism
disbelief,
table, you
like
put metal
looking
things
back
on it, like little metal pipes.
Frontiers, my suspension of disbelief for like the rails and like the
This is
springs and such is it's cyberspace influence. on
Would
the
have been had
islands.
they actually added effects for it though, yeah. I mean,
It's like-
I was willing to give it that pass at first too.
I mean,
But this
you
is
could-
never
I mean,
this is
the
never
funny thing
established
is,
or explained
Shadow,
in the game.
Shadow Gens is literally built on cyberspace, kind of, because
No,
they
it's
left
built on
over
white
some
space.
stuff of cyberspace. Funny enough, they actually did left over a lot of things from cyberspace in Shadow Gens.
But like,
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
I
something
mean,
I'll have to
lore
see when-
wise,
once we
though,
beat it up.
is what I mean.
Lore wise,
Yeah.
yeah, fair.
My
Like, I mean, Shadow
my
Gens is really
personal
just-
excuse for
it was
slight
really
suspension
just-
of disbelief is that
I mean,
like the
all the
floating
updates
rails
really,
and springs
all
and
the
such are
updates were
there
really
because
just big
cyberspace
tests for
influence.
Shadow Gens. If we're gonna be honest, all the updates were just big
You mean for
tests
Frontiers?
for Shadow Gens.
I mean, I would probably say so since they're just built off the same engine, right? I mean, like that.
I
that would
I
logically
think
follow.
Frontier stands on its own.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the core game
True,
stands on its
but,
own,
like-
absolutely. Yeah, no, it's its own distinct title. But I think they meant like update 3 was basically like where they were testing out, new mechanics, or maybe update 2 as well. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they do.
But,
And funny
I
thing
mean,
is,
they use
Shadow
the same
Gens is
engine,
literally
so-
built on Frontiers. So essentially,
Well, yeah, exactly,
this
exactly.
is the same game as Shadow Gens.
You're right.
So,
It
Yeah.
that does make sense.
funny
I
enough,
played
that's
through,
why mods are easier for this game, because it's literally built on the previous one, unlike Forces.
I played through Shadow Gens, and I was thinking a lot of the time, like when I wasn't thinking about the lore implications, because I love thinking about
Yeah.
the lore implications.
Oh,
I was
always
thinking
gotta think
about
lore implications.
Star also
Yeah,
left.
Cat Wizard left. Cat Wizard
Damn.
left.
Yeah, some
Wow.
of the panelists are
It's
making
just
their way
3
home.
of us
I mean,
now.
that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I mean that's fine. That's fine. Actually, honestly, it might be a good time to
Oh,
kind of
dear
actually start
God.
to make our way towards Sonic X Shadow Generations. Actually,
Oh,
but I definitely think that Sonic Frontiers.
trust me, a lot of stuff was missing because they split the islands. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Oh, no, it
Lots of
absolutely,
stuff.
absolutely.
I went
This was
into
never split the
Frontiers
islands. Splitting the islands was one of
more
the
or
worst
less
calls.
blind, and I especially didn't know shit about like the development or the betas or anything.
Yeah.
Until Amzro told me literally earlier in this call,
Yeah.
I had no idea they even split the islands. Like I didn't
The
know
people,
that was a
the
thing.
people who
Yeah, that was
who
actually
said
just
that,
a
like the
player
islands
testing.
were too big.
That was actually just because of the
Yeah.
player testing.
No,
Really?
it was. Yeah, no, the players who said
Yeah, the play
players who
testing
said-
actually caused them to split them because the
it
play
was.
testers said it was too boring
Yeah,
and
they're like,
empty.
they're like, oh, it's too big to run around.
Yeah,
It's
that's
too
actually-
empty and
that-
boring, and it's no fun. So like we need to split.
Exactly, it's
Okay,
way
we'll
too
just split
empty,
it for
so
you
they
guys,
had to
which is
split the
stupid.
entire thing.
And it's like
Yeah, it's
for
really
Sonic,
stupid.
You want a big.
Because
empty
now they
area,
had to
you want-
not only did they had to pre-render all the cutscenes now, they not only
Exactly,
that,
that too, yeah.
but they also had to like change a lot of the things. So that was more
Exactly.
work for them.
And the thing is that you want a
Hell,
big
like
open area.
the
I'm
thing
going
is, the
to,
Giganto
I'm
fight
going
was
to
not
be
even
your
meant to be in
place.
Chronos. The
Okay,
thing
that
is,
sounds
the
good.
Giganto fight was
see
not
it
even
soon.
meant to be.
I
in
don't-
Chronos.
yeah,
That was
you
in a
can-
completely different place before, and now they had
Right.
to change it to a new area in Chronos
I'm going to
instead.
BRB.
Yeah, no, that sounds good, Tipsy. We'll still be here. Yeah, no, I mean, one of the things that really frustrated me is the fact that like you had these alpha or beta testers be like, well, there's this big area and it's too big for Sonic.
Oh,
to
you
run around,
mean
and it's
wait,
like,
wait, wait?
okay,
Do you
then at
mean because normally it uses either height maps or stuff. Yeah, if you show me, I
Oh,
can
you mean-
probably
yeah, no, right
identify
here?
what that is.
Yeah, no,
I
this
could
is what. So
probably show
basically,
you.
I was using a high moon jump right here. Like if you're looking at the stream window that's currently on screen, I was using a high moon glitch or a moon jump glitch. That's what I was.
Yeah, the thing
saying.
is,
And then you see the outline of where Uranus
all
is
they
at,
did
yeah.
was just literally remove it from the hype map. They still kept it in the splat map, which is
Yeah,
normally
they
used
did,
for
yeah,
rain and
exactly.
stuff.
Right.
And you know all that. They just only cut it from the hype map, so it's still visible.
Yeah.
in, like, one of
It's
the
so
places.
goofy, bro. It's so goofy.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I just, I don't know. I don't know why they listened to these bozos at the alpha test instead of just making, a more
The
physics-driven
thing
Sonic
is,
game across
Frontiers
the
also
overworld,
is meant to have a gun truck object for cyberspace. Because you know the
Really
city
now?
escape level for the highway? What if I told you that was
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
meant to have a gun truck at the end instead
Really?
of cutting at the end?
Man,
That was
I
actually
wouldn't
that was
doubt it. I
actually
mean,
meant to have a
SFX is
gun
I
fun
would
truck.
I would not be surprised, honestly.
Because there's actually an unused object that's called gun truck, and it still has like properties of like the one from Gens. So my thought is they were originally gonna do that section, but probably due to time constraints, they had to cut that out. Mainly
Yeah, no, I can imagine. I can
because
believe
it would have
yeah.
been too long then for cyberspace.
I mean, that's like, oh man,
Yeah.
there's just so many gripes that I have.
Yeah, it's
with
actually
what
surprising
ended
how
up
much
happening with
stuff
Frontiers.
unused in Frontiers. It's really
Just a
surprising how
lot.
much was
Yeah,
unused.
there's a lot that went
Yeah.
unused in Frontiers. A ton, man. And again, I partially do blame those beta alpha testers who were just like, oh, like the island's too big, and it's like, bro, no, this island is perfectly fine. The fact is that you guys need to add in like more physics-based platform where Sonic can actually build up immense speed off of hills and clear the island. Like, I don't know.
The Frontiers story, oh god.
Frontier story,
mean,
yeah, it's just a little bit of another
I don't really
another
like
tale
it.
in itself.
I mean, it's
I can't
like
really
it's
say I like it
good.
either, yeah. It feels unfinished.
Yeah, it's decent, but I wouldn't really say it's my favorite.
It like gets the job done, yeah.
Like
I mean,
it doesn't
that's
feel
probably how
like
I would
a
categorize
Sonic
it.
game. It feels more like a spinoff. Actual Sonic game.
Right. I think there's definitely a lot of like substance lacking from the story, largely because of the fact that they had to pretty much script the ending in order to get the game released on time, and they're like, oh hey, here's update 3 to fix that ending, and it's like, oh okay, well, it's like it's kind of too late now because it's like it's a year after the
Like,
game
if it-
release,
like,
it's
literally
who's gonna wait
most
that
of
long
it-
for a proper ending.
Like most of the story can just be skipped at this point because
It
like
really
literally
can be,
right
yeah,
after
I would argue that it can be.
like right after like one of the cutscenes you can literally just continue the story without any beats, and like when Sonic says I'll give you some time to think about what happened, and then
Right.
literally I normally just give it a few seconds and then I just go to the area, so they just don't have time. It's ridiculous. It's
If the
fucking
game looked as good as
ridiculous.
this cutscene looks right here, I mean,
They could have done it after a
man.
mission. They literally could have just done it after a mission or anything, but no, they had to make it like straight, like right after the cutscene.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot that's left to be desired about Sonic Frontiers for sure. I think the game could have been better off as a physics-driven platformer. I mean,
It turned out bad because mainly because Sega of America and Sega of Japan had to really check in script a lot. And they had to change some things, they had to remove some things. Even in Shadow Gens, they had to do that.
I did read about that. I read about that.
Game.
Yeah. That's.
Really.
I guess it kind of just comes with the nature of the territory. It's. Yeah, I can't really
Yeah,
say
that's
that
why
I've-
their stories are normally not really great. That's really because of Sega Japan and Sega of America just being scared.
Pretty
of,
much.
like,
I mean, like, yeah, cut her out of the core. That's what it comes down to. I mean, I wish it wasn't so, but I don't know. And whether it's going to change in the next. Couple of
Hi,
years
I'm
or
back.
not,
I had
we'll
some
have to see.
technical issues.
Hey, Tipsy, welcome
Hey,
back.
you're back.
Cool.
Hey.
So, yeah,
So I
Yeah,
wanted
the
to
Gens.
before
Yeah,
we
I have
move
a lot
on,
to say about Shadow
before
Gens too.
Yeah,
As
before
someone
we
who beat
move on
it.
Frontiers, I want to mention the
Sure.
boost in Frontiers.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
go ahead,
cool.
go ahead.
I want to bring this up from an artistic perspective. I mentioned
It's
earlier
not
in
good.
the panel. The Sonic's title in Black Knight, Knight of the Wind.
Right.
I very intentionally brought that up, and I very intentionally brought up Sonic's wind theming. And I want to talk about the boost in Frontiers from an artistic perspective, because they did something interesting with the boost in Frontiers. They separated it into 2 levels, right?
Right.
And they separated it into the normal boost is not as powerful as what you'd expect from a boost game, right? From a boost formula game.
Right.
It doesn't do damage, but it does make you go faster. It sets you to top speed, right?
Exactly.
And it's more or less a run button.
Yeah, no, it really is. Yeah.
It kind
But
of is.
From an
It's
artistic
really just a run
perspective,
button.
it's Sonic goes fast, and you can see, with that sort of normal boost in Frontiers, you can see
Right, the airflow that
the
goes
wind,
that past through squirrels. Yeah.
like
exactly.
rushing around him,
Right.
Yeah, you can.
and like that's worth noting, right?
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
when you have maximum rings and you get the extra, the fancy boost,
Yeah.
whatever it's called, they go for an electricity theming with the trail on that, which is much more reminiscent of movie Sonic, and I don't like
Right.
that. I don't think it fits game
I don't-
Sonic
yeah, I
very
don't
well at
either.
all,
I
especially
think
when
it's-
the
yeah.
normal boost in this game is already wind themed.
Yeah, a
Like,
lot of
most
this
of
is really
Sonic
just
It
in
should
the
really
done.
should be kept to
is.
the movies. Definitely not
Yeah,
incorporated
you
in
can
the
tell
main line
this.
for
A
sure,
lot
I
of this
agree.
stuff is
You
really just done later because of the
You
movies.
can and you can
100%.
I
Because
think
of
you
the
can
movie,
really
right, because of
tell.
the movie.
I think you can really tell like the fancy boost. Again, I forget what it's called. But, like you can really tell that second
The power
level of
boost.
boost.
It's called the
Power
power
boost.
boost.
You can really tell that was very much in reference to movie Sonic, especially with the fucking activation cutscene that they put
Yeah,
in for some
That's
godforsaken
actually not
reason.
even real time. That's actually a video file too.
Oh, I
It's
am
also-
fully
Oh yeah,
aware
no,
of
it is.
that.
It
That one is
absolutely is.
painfully
Because of the
obvious.
compression on it.
Yeah, the compression, the motion blur, everything. It's painfully
Yeah.
painfully obvious.
It is very much painfully obvious.
Yeah, no. So I thought like that's interesting to bring up, and like the power boost itself, also from a gameplay perspective, is underwhelming because you go faster now, except you go too fast for how small the islands are.
Yeah.
Just barely
Well, that's
too
the thing,
fast.
that's
It's
the
still
thing,
too
is the fact
fast,
that, like,
and
the islands-
also
Right.
you can't fucking attack anything with it. It's called the power
You can't,
boost, and
yeah.
it doesn't have a fucking
The power boost
boost
that lacks
attack
power.
aura. Like,
Yeah.
I know, right?
I
What
don't know
gives?
why.
It is pretty stupid. I mean, well, the thing is too is that
like
like, the fact
you've
that you had
got
those
the
alpha and beta
electricity
testers-
theming and trail, and you've got like
Right.
it's called the power boost, but you can't fucking hit anything with it, and
Yeah, you
the
can't attack
speed is
anything with it, which
balanced
is-
weirdly, and it's just
Yeah.
it kind
yeah,
of falls
weird.
apart, you know?
It's just splitting of the islands. They should have never split the islands. Like the alpha and the beta testers really screwed that up because it's like if you have an island the size of Kronos, the whole idea is that if you're gonna have a fast character that's gonna cross that island really quickly, and Sonic would be that character. Like if you've seen like Sonic Frontiers speed mods or whatever they're called, physics mods, like you can pick up speed really fast with Sonic if there's a proper physics engine implemented.
Yeah.
And, like, the fact that they neutered the entire thing because oh no, the island is too
Yeah.
big and now we have to also split it. Like it's stupid. It's stupid. Like they should have just never done it to begin with.
The
but,
whole
you know,
point
it's
is
like-
Sonic's fast.
Exactly.
If all,
That is
if all
literally
the
his
islands were
signature-
connected, I think the power boost would honestly be too slow.
It would have been too slow,
I
yeah.
mean,
And
that
at
is
that point, you would
true.
need to rely
Yeah.
on having a actual proper
But like
physics
as they
environment
are
where Sonic
now,
can
as
gain a
they
lot
are
of speed.
sized, it's too fast. It's not balanced correctly for how the islands
That's
are
not really
are
balanced.
set up
It's
in the
not
final
balanced.
game.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
It's not. It is not balanced at all correctly. And then
But
on
again,
top of
I
it, they
wanted
split
to
the
focus
islands
on
and
it
they didn't know what they were
particularly
doing.
from an artistic perspective, and from
For
the
the wind,
angle
yeah.
of Sonic Knight of the Wind.
Because of the wind attribute.
Because
right.
Sonic, he's wind themed, and it's not
He's a
always
windy
the
dude.
most obvious, but like if you look through the series, it's always been there. There's not really much
Right.
explanation for the spin dash, but if you look at say Sonic 3's Insta Shield, like
Hmm?
you get the fucking
Mhm.
extra. Yeah, you get the extra hitbox. You got the swoosh, right?
Right.
You get the fucking drop dash in Mania. Like that's like if we're assuming the spin dash is wind based, why would the drop dash especially? Like, and then you got the homing attack and the air dash, right? Those are very wind theming attacks. And the boost itself, very wind based, right?
I mean, Sonic
double
Battle's a
jump.
lot of, yeah.
Yeah.
You got the boost itself, and you've got a double jump. Like those are very
Right.
wind themed, right?
Absolutely.
Very easy to tie
I mean,
into
yeah.
that. And
When you break the sound barrier, Sonic Boom, you know,
again, like
Sonic's
with
slowly named
more
after.
spin-off type games, you've got like a lot of Sonic's attacking moves in more fighting style games.
Yeah, like
Those
Sonic,
are
yeah,
wind
Sonic
themed,
Battle with
right?
his wind attacks. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
when Sonic does a spin dash and like charges up that tornado
Yeah.
in Sonic Battle.
he's a wind element character, and
He
so
absolutely
Yeah.
is.
like the electricity theming for the power boost in Sonic Frontiers, it's out of place as all hell, and it's
is.
so very clearly a reference
very out
to
of
the
place.
movies. You know?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
doesn't really quite work. At least not in the mainline games.
Yeah.
I mean, for the movies, sure, because the movies
Sonic.
are their own thing, but the mainline
Sonic
games,
Boom.
no. Right, exactly. Like I was saying before, like, you know, when you create
Yeah.
a sonic boom, like you warp air around, like you don't. Electricity is really involved in that process. Like again,
Yeah.
Surge the Teneric is for electricity, Sonic's for wind and going fast through the wind and breaking sound
Yeah.
barriers. Like
I
don't-
want
I don't really
Sonic
see-
Knight of the Wind.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
exactly, I went out of the wind too.
Alright.
I don't really understand what they have this
Now-
electricity thing going on. Yeah, but anyways,
Yes.
you know,
Right.
we're gonna go ahead and get into Sonic
Yes.
X Shadow Generations, and we're gonna go on ahead and see what it has to offer. Because I know we've been talking about you know Sonic.
Are you gonna
Frontiers,
be-
Sonic
what
Forces,
side
all that
are
you
stuff,
gonna be-
So
Playing first.
Please, shadow
Uh,
portion. Please, the Sonic portion.
play the Shadow portion.
It's already been
Okay, I mean yeah, I'm down to play
played
the
a
Shadow
lot.
portion.
Like,
Is that
the
what you guys want
remaster's
to see?
not great.
See,
I haven't
Shadow
actually played the
Generations first?
remaster yet.
No, shadow
I mean, I haven't
portion.
either. I haven't played
shadow.
either, but-
Shadow
Shadow portion.
Shadow
Alright, we're gonna
portion
go
is
Shadow portion.
really good. Shadow Generations is.
The thing is,
like,
what if I told
really
you
good.
the remaster has more bugs than the actual port we had before? It has more bugs than the actual port we had before.
Wait, for
For
real?
gens.
You're saying fucking Gen's remaster is better than original
Yes.
release?
Yes. There's more bugs in the remastered original.
Damn.
To be honest,
But
I
yeah,
think
no,
Sonic's par for the course with Sonic, so I'm not really too surprised.
Oh
But,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it leads
yes.
directly into the first level, even.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna watch Dark Beginnings then. If that leads directly into the first level, then we're gonna watch Dark Beginnings. I just need to go ahead and get this
The
set
funny
up.
thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
Dark
review it.
Beginnings is not even on the PC version or any console version.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah,
I had to
it's
get it
really
straight
weird.
away.
the game,
Yeah, no, it's not.
which
It's
is
literally not
weird.
included with anything, which I kind of hate to
The
say.
thing
keep saying
is,
this
the
kind of
funny
shit,
thing is,
or
the
Sonic Team, I should
PS4
say.
version and PS5 literally have like an exclusive prologue.
Oh, they had
like,
the divergent
extension.
prologue for Frontiers.
So like,
For
I
real?
don't really know why. Yeah,
Interesting. That's the first time I've ever heard of that.
it
Actually.
has like story, and keep in mind it's PlayStation exclusive, so you need to get a fucking copy of it in order to see this shit.
Damn.
The dry cough this season's killing me.
Oh,
But
and
can you guys
now
see
I
the
found
video?
out that cube.
I don't know
Oh,
if it's
for
gonna
fuck's
be like
sakes.
render for you guys or not, but that way we can
No.
all kind of watch through.
Yeah,
Dark
guys.
Beginnings together.
So, you know how Orbot? Okay, guys. So you know how Orbot and Cubot are back in Shadow Gens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cubot's voice actor is racist.
For
Oh,
real?
well, you know what? I wouldn't be too surprised, I guess. So there's
Yeah.
always shit going on with like
Keep in mind, Wally
voice
Waker
actors and celebrities and
is
stuff.
racist.
Damn.
When was this revealed? Like,
Yeah.
And not
it
much
turns
of
out they're
value was
actually
lost.
just- He also believes in the woke generation. I'm not fucking joking. Why?
Oh no! Oh Lord have mercy.
This is real. This is real.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
And he
something
gives it to, and keep in mind, he gives it to lazy minorities.
Of course,
Damn.
a fucking course, man. A fucking course. A classic for the
Keep in
books.
mind, he also voices John, so that's
Like John who?
John
even
who?
worse. John Arbuckle. You
Like
know,
Garfield?
Oh.
the Garfield show.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
So
I'm not
Ouch.
familiar with any Garfield voice acting. I
but
typically
like
think of
but
Garfield
basically
the comic.
he's really the main voice actor of John, so that's even worse.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
when I think
my
of
God.
Garfield, I typically think of the comic.
I mean,
So-
Yeah, I mean fair enough.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
fair, but
granted, I
there's
have
the
watched,
show, and
yeah,
that's
some
really
Garfield
where I know.
cartoon DVDs growing up. Like I think a couple of
Yeah,
VHS
I
too,
mean, the
but
show's decent. The show's decent.
I think maybe just a few
But,
VHS, but
yeah,
primarily DVDs by the point.
let's
But yeah,
see, let's
that's
see,
pretty
let's see.
disappointing. But let's watch Dark Beginnings. Let's see what's in store here.
So now I'll probably need to do a mod that removes Cubot's voice. I'll probably need to do that.
There you go. Make sure that the
Alright.
audio and
I'm
everything.
gonna
works out.
go ahead and mute for the duration of Dark Beginnings.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I'm gonna silence myself just so I can kind of take in
Same here.
the entirety of the animation. So.
What's wrong?
Nothing! Look!
It's lights.
It's the Aurora Borealis. You can only see them from certain latitudes down there. But up here, we can see the whole...
Maria.
Thank you. I just pushed it a little. That's all.
The low gravity here only keeps your condition in remission. You should know better than to exert yourself.
I know. You're right. But when it comes to the beauty of the Earth, I can't help myself. I can't wait for the day when we can finally return.
I was created here. I don't know if there's a place for me on Earth. Professor Gerald made me the ultimate life form. I should be the key to all manner of medicines. Curing you.
You and Grandfather are doing your best. I'm just as happy to spend time with you here while you both research.
Just wait here. I'll be back. I promise. This isn't right.
This is the Guardian Units of Nations. Prepare to be boarded.
The soldiers. They storm the Ark, destroy all evidence. But it's too soon. It's happening too quickly. Professor, we must... That was no mere nightmare. And it all began in view of the Ark. Could he have survived? No, that can't be. I need answers.
Tell that freak to stay away from me! Abe! Shadow? Are you alright?
Maria, I'm fine. It's just... the professor created me using alien DNA. The Black Arm called them. The same DNA as this larva. This ugly, heartless creature. I may look like a hedgehog, but I'm really no different than this thing.
That's not true. You have a big heart. It may be difficult for you to express it, but I know that deep down you really do care. About me. About everyone. What you do is what defines you. I know you're having a hard time finding answers, but I'm certain you will one day. Then, you'll find even more people you can trust.
Face me, inferior models.
Evening, handsome. Didn't expect to see you here.
Rouge! What are you doing here?
Just gathering some intel for Gun. I convinced Omega to be my backup. What's your story?
I need a spacecraft to reach the Ark. I have reason to believe the Black Arms have returned.
Well, you're out of luck here. This is just a supply depot. Hold that thought.
I call dibs.
Take it out.
Now about this spacecraft. I can take you to a ship, but in return you're going to have to promise to come to Sonic's birthday party.
Oh.
I'll take that as a yes. Now then, interested in raiding a gun base? So, Gun funded the research that created you, and when they got you, they sealed you away for 50 years. My point is, don't get too caught up on any vendettas tonight.
Gun is not my enemy tonight. Just an obstacle in my way.
I call dibs.
Chaos Control!
I wanted to destroy it.
Shadow to Rouge. I'm in position.
Copy that and initiating launch.
This is Commander Abraham Tower. All forces, stand down.
Abe, I brought that intel you requested.
And aided in the destruction of millions in gun assets.
Sorry, but Shadow needed some help saving the world.
If that's the case, despite all that's passed between us, he saved the world from Black Doom. He should have known I would have supported him if he asked.
When has Shadow ever asked for permission?
You could have talked him down, Rouge.
There's only one person who could ever do that.
True. And she was lost to us a long time ago.
That life was taken from me long ago. I need to focus on the mission at hand. A threat lurks aboard the Ark, and I must eliminate it.
I've got to say, this was honestly pretty phenomenal. Like, animation, pacing, theme, like everything.
Yeah,
they hit all the right.
Yep.
They checked all the right boxes. I mean, this is probably one of the most engaging like pieces of Sonic media that I've watched in a long time.
What if I told you?
Sonic movies,
Okay,
whatever.
so here's a fun fact. What if I told you half of this was made in Blender?
Oh no, absolutely. I can
believe
totally see it. I can totally see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Like,
the,
they did
the
really
people
good with
who got
mimicking,
them,
like, the animation style,
Sim
but
Animation
for-
uses Blender for like a lot of their animation. So like all of this, all these episodes were made in Blender. Obviously, not everything. The 2D animation and
That's
everything was
sweet,
not
that's
done in
sweet.
Blender, but pretty much everything else was actually made in Blender, pretty much.
I mean, yeah,
And
no,
Eevee,
they
keep
knocked it
in
out of
mind,
the park
not
though.
Psycho.
with,
So
like-
what are your
Eevee.
thoughts on the actual content of Dark Beginnings?
It's
I
really
think
good.
I think it was
I
strong. I,
actually
think it was
loved it a
really
lot.
strong. Yeah, they definitely like hit all the right notes with like explaining
It
Shadow's
does.
backstory and like really evoking
Like
that,
I'm
like,
actually
Sonic
surprised
Adventure,
they,
Sonic Adventure 2.
I'm actually surprised that they got the Gun Commander back. Like I thought.
I know,
would
right? They
just
put
complete-
Abe back in from
Like
Shadow
I
the
actually
Hedgehog 05.
I actually thought that they would just forget Shadow of 5 completely, but
Yeah.
no, they're
Exactly.
actually embracing it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
if they like remade like Sonic X in the style, I would watch the show. Hell, they made
Funny,
movies in the
Roger,
style. I'd
the
watch
funny
them.
thing
Like,
is,
this was
Roger
really good.
actually voices the Gun Commander. Even Omega,
really?
he voices. So 2 of those characters are voiced by Roger. As in, you know,
Going
Roger
ahead
voices
and
them.
boot up Sonic the Shadow
So
animation in the background. But yeah, no, I thought that
when I
animation
originally
was terrific.
watched Dark Beginnings myself, my big 2 thoughts about it were, now there's the angst we like to see from our Hedgehog, and
Right.
come on, man, Omega called dibs. You can't just do him like that.
Come on, man. But to be fair, at least he
Yeah,
ended up in
that
white
part.
space, so you know he's
Yeah.
not forever gonna
Yeah,
be.
there you go. No, I mean, I absolutely
It's
think
really
that, like,
great, and I just kind of wish
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
actually in the game. It would have been a really great extra. for
They
being
should
in
have
the
just
game.
put in the game. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that is content
There's
that
also,
needs to be
yeah,
shipped with the game. It's so good.
some kind of spoilers for Shadow Gens. That
Yeah, don't
robot
worry,
from
I've
the
been.
beginning, that robot Emerald
Yeah.
from the beginning of the, he's
He's
not in
not
the
actually-
game.
Yeah, General. Yeah, General
he's
Sonic
not
Battle
in
was
the
in there.
game,
Yeah.
unfortunately. He's not in the files. He's like nowhere.
I really hope that is a hint
He's
that
not
we'll be
in the
Sonic
game. I don't think he
Adventure
was ever
but
planned
I
to
know
be
it's hard to
included,
say.
actually.
Yeah, he was. I'm pretty much sure it was only for the for the flashback stuff.
Yeah, it
since-
was just for the
Probably, yeah,
flashback.
probably
It was
was.
just like a cameo, like an acknowledgement. Like,
But no, I mean, yeah.
Wait,
that
why do I
was-
feel
I
like
would
this
not-
I love
criminal?
seeing Emerald.
Why do I feel like this?
I mean, I guess he's
criminal
technically not
thing
General yet,
was
but
Egg
yeah.
was actually cheesing Emerald being doing Dark Beginnings. Why
I
does
don't
that
know.
actually kind of feel like it was cheat? But out of okay. But yeah, let's talk about actual Shadow Gens.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, we're gonna hop right into this, and we can actually start kind of going over the details of it and just kind of immersing ourselves in the experience. I know that you guys have already had your first takes of it, but
if you want, I can stream it.
Oh no, I got it. It's running here in the background. I just gotta quickly get the window resolution changed. I think it's like for some reason it's locking full screen.
I don't know. Wait, are you
borderless.
using full screen or borderless?
Yeah, no, it's probably the borderless like messing up within the game's config.exe or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that.
Okay, that should be good, right? Alright, now.
Let's see if this, hang on a second. This should finally actually display the window correctly. I'm gonna have to resize it once I actually bring it to the screen.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, now you guys can actually see this through Discord. Yeah, now I have to put this up to the panel so like, obviously viewers can see this. Yeah.
Hey, there it is.
Yep, indeed. We
I
are.
I don't think I'm getting any sound from it though.
Getting dark and spooky this season with Shadow
no
Generations.
Sound. There's no
Let's
sound.
Oh, I can fix that really quick. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to switch over the window display. I don't know. Well, this is actually a render, not just black.
I've got
blackout.
the game open on
that's
my
not
end too. I'm gonna see about like looking for.
Actually, I might as well open mine on my end. Actually,
I never actually like finished the
Oh, hold on.
the Orbot and Qbot thing. So like, let's see about doing that.
I was kind of wondering because Emerald's like running around, like I would say what slightly after Metal Sonic, or not Metal Sonic happens. What is Metal Sonic's like major form in Sonic? There's Neo Metal Sonic. There you go. Is like I don't know. Has Eggman moved on from Metal Sonic? Like these things always kind of I don't know run around the back of my mind. But okay. Anyways, let me try to see if I can get this screen fixed. The resolution is squished. Alright. Let me see. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna try to fix the resolution within the recording viewport, and then we can go on ahead and actually hop into the game. Got to make sure that the audio is also down a little bit so I can hear you guys more.
Yeah, I'm turning my game sound off so I can hear yours.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. I'm going ahead and tab out of here. Hang on a second, and just fix the screen just a bit here.
Ooh.
I still got some thin black lines on each side. I gotta fix this.
We were talking about the game sound.
Yeah,
okay.
I was just loading the game
see
volume
how
for
it
you guys. But okay, hang on a second. I was just fixing the screen. Okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead, I guess, and see what Generations has to offer us. These new experiences. I've never been really more excited to get into a Sonic game, but
now keep in mind, I'm pretty much sure everyone here has beaten it, right? I'm pretty much sure everyone.
I've beaten it. Yeah.
Same here. I've beaten it too. I mean, it's really for newcomers. I'm pretty much sure everyone knows how Shadow Story.
Shadow Story. I mean,
yeah.
Is it Amzro's first time playing though?
It's my first time playing this game, yes, but I know what Shadow Story is.
Wait,
we
what?
can view it. Like, just
okay, yeah. Then do new story.
This is why I specified the robot thing as spoilers. Like, just saying he's not in the game.
Years ago, aboard the space
wait, for what robot? You mean Emerald?
The genius Professor Gerald Robotnik sought
Who the hell is this narrator, anyways?
I don't even know. It's never credited who's voicing him actually. It's never credited.
Was raised
it's not even credited.
Gerald's ailing granddaughter.
No, as in like the credits. No, as in like the characters are not even credited by the voice actors. They only list the voice actors.
Damn.
The military sought to cover everything up.
I was just surprised that Shadow had left the one gun soldier alive that inside of like hover ship or whatever. Considering that he killed a bunch of gun soldiers back in Shadow the Hedgehog, but granted, I guess he's trying to turn over new leaves. So yeah, no, maybe it's the development of his character. He's no longer an evil being or whatever. I guess his character is as in Shadow 5.
Shadow 5 is a complicated subject.
It's a complicated.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here it is right here. Here's Shadow,
look,
Shadow 5.
Look.
Crisis City in the background.
Why did I notice that for that part they're using Crisis City?
To protect her
yeah, exactly.
God, I can't unsee it now.
There
They
were
used
more
Crisis
secrets to
City
Shadow's
assets
past.
for that
Shadow
part.
Crisis
was
City,
generated from the
Spirit lives on.
DNA of the evil alien conqueror.
It was
Black
Yeah, a lot of
Doom.
these are actually 3D renders,
Shadow didn't understand
but they just touched
why
them up.
Black Doom expected him to be the vanguard for his
invasion of Earth. Okay, hang on a second. Let me go on and quickly adjust the game's volume slightly a little bit more so I can hear you guys a little bit better.
Alright.
I'll put it down to about 30 or I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
invasion of Earth.
Alright, here we go. Resume.
But yeah, these are
After
mostly
many
3D
battles,
renders.
Shadow crushed Black Doom and his forces.
It looks nice. It looks,
These are all
looks really
3D
nice.
renders.
I'm liking these
Long
cutscenes.
past.
It's noticeable.
Shadow the Hedgehog. The lone dark
Yeah, I can see what you're
Look,
saying
I
though with
can't
Crisis
unsee
City.
the Crisis City assets.
Yeah, that looks
Can't
very
fucking
Crisis City
unsee
like.
The past
From
will
this.
return to haunt him.
Yeah, because they're using the assets from
Past
it.
has returned
those
to
parts.
haunt him. Okay, well I guess that's that.
easy
Okay,
access
new
to
game,
that
new
all?
game,
City.
new game.
Okay, we're gonna go new game.
No.
Okay, hey, yeah, okay, I see
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Yeah.
Go new
That's
game.
it for Shadow Story.
Yes,
game.
I know. Yes, we're starting the new game.
Yeah,
We're starting
so,
the new game.
fun fact, before gens didn't have save slots, so now in the remaster, you actually do have save slots.
I think that's, yeah, I very much appreciate a video game with save slots, for sure. I wish
Now, I have to
every
remind
video game had save
you
slots still,
that,
but-
these are all rendered in HE2. I have to remind you, all of these are rendered in Engine, but they're video files.
Wow.
They are not CGI.
Yeah, this looks really good. To be rendered in HD. This is, dang.
Yeah, they're all rendered in-game, but they're video files. So, all of these are actually in-game.
This is nice. This is really nice. The lighting, like, shaders, everything looks
The animation
phenomenal.
quality in this game
Textures
is really good.
Look great. No, it is. Yeah, absolutely. The hair,
Time
the way the hair
to
moves and
awaken
stuff. Like
the
this is
ultimate life form.
this is top tier, man. Like wow.
Shadow.
They really did well in the details here.
Like, trust me, in the last part of this, you're gonna see how good it looks.
I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait. Because so far, this looks absolutely
Look at
phenomenal.
this.
Yeah, no, this looks good.
This is Rouge.
Like the textures and
Funny
the
part,
lighting.
for the
like,
Rouge part, they actually rendered that in HE1.
reflections.
They actually
To match with-
rendered that in HE1.
Yeah, to match with the.
Yo, that
fucking
is
rest- the
commitment
rest
right
of,
there. That is actual
Sonic
commitment.
Generation.
That
You
is
can see
awesome.
how jarring it looks between the entire game.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Already told you. Gun detected an unusual biosignature
Again,
aboard
all
the
in
yacht.
game.
I'm not leaving until I
The fact that
eliminate
they
any
render that in
possible
HU want to keep it consistent, I definitely appreciate that for sure. That is a nice touch.
Again, all of this is in game. That's how good it looks. Wait, look at this.
Yeah. This looks just like
The animation, holy shit.
and like yeah, the warping on the geometry and like the visual effects blended in. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot.
Because
so
they
far.
cooked. They cooked with it.
They
They
did.
cooked. They absolutely did cook with this. Ooh,
Alright,
here we go,
first
here we
stage,
go.
first stage.
Pop it out here into the
Look, alright, play. You're playing the
Space
game.
Colony.
You're playing the game now.
Yeah,
You're
we are.
playing
I
the
know.
game
I
now.
know. Yeah, we're playing the game. We're playing the game. We're playing the game.
So what if I
Alright.
told you? So what if I told you that a lot of the textures in this stage are actually remade from the original SA2 ones? Not all of
Yeah,
them
no,
are
I can
for
definitely tell
Generation.
because they're all like redrawn and like high quality. This
They're
is
actually
amazing.
remade. So like they're
This looks super nice.
funny thing is they
Up
actually
here.
brought back the gravity stuff from Lost World in this for some of the sections.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that's how they got it working.
Well, yeah, because trust me, it's really useful for mods. It's gonna be really useful for mods.
Oh yeah, for
Try
sure.
to figure out how to attack.
Having
you,
that
it's
code
like,
is in the game
getting stuck
already.
a little bit.
I mean, hell, already I got the photon dash to work already, because that's just a path. But you'll see what I mean. You know the chaos control dash? You know, the thing?
Oh, that's what that's called.
Yeah, that's actually a path. That's
Going
actually
up.
just a liberal path.
Yeah, no. Duh.
These
So it's
robots
really
actually remind me
easy
a little bit of
to
the
use.
one
I just didn't know
from
what it
Sonic
was. I just
06,
didn't know that's what it was named.
2005 trailer.
Yeah, that's actually called the photon dash.
The Photon Dash. Got chaos control. Am I? Oh,
That-
okay. There's nothing down here. though.
nothing.
I was coming back
Lower
down here to
path, I
see if
think.
there's anything down here, but there's really nothing.
Okay,
down
okay,
here.
there's the up reel. There's the up reel. Get the up reel.
Yeah, I know. Hang on a second.
I'm actually surprised
Can
they
I just
managed
jump
to
over?
like
Yeah, I
code
can.
in like for the music to actually slow down. That's really impressive. Like even when
Yeah,
I
'cause
replace
robots
the
do
music, it
weird.
still does that. Like that's actually
Okay, I did
incredibly
not time that
impressive.
correctly.
Why are you continually ignoring the bombs telling you scale?
Dude, it's like in Generation
I don't
that you
use
just
it
ignore
right now. I'm trying to figure out the because I'm trying to get my hands wet with just the basic game mechanics.
Dude,
and
people, there's button prompts for a reason.
It's telling you to use the thing for a reason.
Yes, we'll use the chaos control eventually. Just hang on. Don't worry.
Okay, now this
is
where
now we'll use chaos control. Yeah, I'm saving the chaos control for the big stuff. Here we go.
You use it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm mashing. Hang on. I'm working on it. I'm cooking in the kitchen right now. I'll leap off this. Alright, oh nice, okay. Yo, Shadow been playing around. Saw that in the trailer. I'm glad to see
this
that.
This is actually, the fact this is actually, like, rendered in the game itself.
Like, this is actually this is dope. I'm sorry,
yeah.
This is actually really cool.
You're gonna find an enemy. Guys, they're back.
What the hell?
It's dumb.
The chaos enemies from Crazy Gadget.
What do you mean you can't attack him? It's homing attack.
No, I just tried homing attack and just wouldn't connect. See, they're connected, but it didn't connect on the other enemy for some reason.
I swear, we could literally get an SH2 from this. I'm telling you. Literally.
Alright, there you attack him. Go up here.
How do you avoid truck with those?
Oh, no, do not want to go over there. Do not want to die. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this game feels so smooth.
The Black Doom part is the impressive part of the
so fluid.
You'll see
like, the game just feels, like, it feels consistent, it feels tight, like, it feels like they were cooking with this game. They know what they were setting out to do, and they did it well. Like, this game just feels so fluid to play.
Wait, what?
Can I, oh, wait, is there no bounce bracelet? Can you bounce with Shadow? Like, you know, like how you can, like, bounce.
Shadow
like,
does not have bounce.
Does he have... Oh, okay. So this is not SA2. Okay.
This isn't adventure.
It's not adventure.
Yeah, no, I realize. I'm starting to realize.
Yeah, he doesn't have the bounce bracelet. But like, it could be a mod someone could make, because there is one for Frontier, so someone could probably port it.
Hey, it's Black Doom. What's up, bro?
Okay, so the funny thing is, for this section, they unload the Arc section.
This is insane.
And they load in the Radical Highway section. Over here.
Yeah, I think the weirdest part about this game for me
is
is
nice transition.
Why the hell is Black Doom so obsessed with Radical Highway?
Funny thing is, the voice actor for Black Doom made fun of this too on their Twitter.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not on Twitter anymore, so I don't know what they said.
No, as in like they were like, because on Twitter, because since the game release, they were cosplaying a bit as Black Doom.
Oh, I gotta jump with this.
Or like it was the funniest thing I've seen.
What did they say about it?
No, they said like Radical Highway is his favorite stage.
Getting some Radical City vibes right here, to be honest.
I mean,
Sonic R, baby. Radical City.
I mean, to be fair, most of this is literally just reused Empire City.
Oh, I mean, yeah, well, absolutely.
But literally, I looked through the files, and almost all of this is literally from Empire City.
Alright, A,
so maybe I'm
jump.
wrong.
Why, Shadow, where are you not jumping? A. What is going on?
You're meant to press A.
Jump.
On the jump panel.
Yes, I am. There we go.
Dude. It's the timing, dude. You have to do the timing right.
Well, no, I know that, but I've been pressing A right on the edge of the ramp, and there's sometimes.
Oh yeah, if your game is lagging a bit, I recommend turning your settings down a bit. Because maybe.
No, I don't. It's not lagging. There's not input lag. It's just that I don't think that the timing connected well in these ramps for some reason.
The funny thing is, this is the first HE2 game to run at 120 FPS. Maybe that's part of that.
Oh, 120, huh?
Yeah, so because before it was 60 or 30, now it runs at 120.
Oh.
The funny thing, it uses the same system for forces for loading and unloading parts, which wasn't used in Frontiers. Yeah.
Hey, Eric. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna retry it. Hang on. I want to actually get good at this.
What, you're gonna retry it again?
Yeah, I'm gonna retry it because I want to actually play the stage properly.
Now boost. You can boost. Okay. Yeah. Here's a funny shortcut I can tell you. So, air boost, and you'll see a rail. Like right there.
Right there?
And you homing attack it.
Yeah, you can hack rails in this game.
Yeah, this game has a lot of open parts, like gens. Pretty much alternative paths.
Okay,
like
we're gonna go ahead and try this.
Okay, so air boost.
Frankly, I'd say this game is way more open
do you
than gens.
do you mean the rail that's like
Are you sure your game is not lagging?
No, my game's not lagging. No. Which rail do you want me to go to? Because there's. Oh wait, is it? Do you want me to go to the other rail? Do you hop on the loop in the middle or what?
Yeah, make sure you air boost. Don't go on the ground.
Oh, so don't go down there. Okay. Hang on. Let's retry. Hang on. We'll restart. Finally, I've got you now. I won't let you get away.
These pricks will be.
This intro reminds me a lot also of
the thing. Someone managed to beat this entire stage in 3 minutes.
Come on, Shadow. Oh my god.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, someone managed to beat it in 3
I wouldn't
minutes
doubt
from
it.
the leaderboards because of these shortcuts.
There's always people who play video games successfully and have like world records on like day one.
Yeah, because like original gens, it has online leaderboards.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I actually.
Okay, homing attack it. Homing attack the rail.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't know why X is doing.
Homing attack it.
I pressed. Yes, X is for homing attack. No, or is that A? Yeah, it's X.
Homing attack is not the same as the jump button.
Right, and X is not used for jump. It's used for homing attack.
Yeah, dude. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Then A to X. Yeah, okay. Then they're in the up. Do the combo and then grab the ring. This dry cough has really had me messed up for like 7.
The thing is, you can actually go on those
things
and that alternative path to get a fast. Yeah.
Do I need
there's
that
that coin, right? No, go back.
Yeah, no, I know. Hang on. I'm trying to fight them. Yeah, but wait a minute.
No. Okay, so go back. Go to the left. Go to the left.
Well, can I boost off? That's gonna kill me, right?
Okay, no.
Oh, can I just jump straight up? Okay.
Yeah, there.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck? What? Okay, no, yeah, I see it.
Like,
But
go
like the
on top of
camera
that
shift
part.
around.
And there's a key. Like, go. Come on. Okay. Yeah, get that.
I see.
So that's a collection key. So you can unlock art,
can I not
music,
rotate the camera back
and
around that way?
Like anything from that, pretty much.
I mean, okay. That makes sense. That's pretty cool. I'm glad there's collectibles in this game. I guess they probably don't want the player to rotate the camera in certain ways.
So like original gen, since this doesn't have the red rings now at this time, you're gonna use collection keys instead.
Ah, I see.
You're supposed to boost into his dash panel. Okay, homing attack into that rail. Boom.
Well, too late now. I mean, okay. We can do it all
there you go. Okay, so boost into that ring. There you go.
Yeah, we're moving and grooving now. Here we go.
You can also quick step, by the way. You can also quick step.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Hang on, sorry. Yeah, that was.
The funny thing is, if you hold it harder, the button for quick stepping, it actually changes.
In this game, yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Running on top of those.
So if you hold it, it's faster, and if you tap it quick, it's actually slower. For my.
So the more rings and combos you do, the more that you get chaos control power. I really like that idea.
Yeah, Shadow Gens is a really good template for mods. I'm saying this right now.
No, it absolutely is. This is a template.
Shadow Gens is just a really good template for Sonic in general, I think.
Like this feels
like
so
I tried
good
this
to
with like trust me, I'm saying this as someone who tried Tropical Resort with this. It works perfectly with this template so much.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I haven't modded this game yet.
Yo, this is so cool.
Trust me, it literally works the same as Frontiers because it's built on it. I did this on day 1, by the way. I literally did this on day 1 because it's built.
Here we go.
Yeah. I played through the game on day 1, but I didn't mod it.
Like, not only did I manage to convert all the objects to Shadow Gens format, I also managed to like do so much.
Nice. There we go. Combo of the century. That's still such a cool scene. That like this game has been like.
Well, yeah, because
like,
I
don't think I've ever felt so confident
they
about a
also
Sonic
got
game.
like Sega's like arcade company for this too, for some of.
Yeah,
like, 26 people from it.
They are cooking for sure with this one.
For quality insurance.
Like they nailed again. They checked off all the right boxes and they really nailed the visuals. They nailed the movement.
They got
like,
a lot of.
This is what Sonic should have been for the past like 20 years.
Worked on this game.
Really? Wow.
Or is it?
Yeah, it shows. I mean, this is. Oh my goodness. It combines all the best elements of like SA2 arc and Shadow 05
Yeah,
arc.
It's
for
a
sure.
really
Shadow's
nice controller.
movement is tight and responsive, but not
It
too
is. It is so tight.
right?
And
Yeah,
responsive.
Evan Stanley works on this game. Makes sense.
It's just
though,
smooth and
because
sharp
the
and
design.
focused, and like you feel like you're in control, and that the controls are working with you rather than against you.
Right.
And especially with the camera volumes, those improve the game a lot. For how many there
Right,
are.
right.
Same as Gen.
You.
This is still such a cool sequence.
Again, I'm
All
reminding
like-
you, this is using the same level loading thing as Forces.
Yeah.
So that's why it
This
loads
is
quickly.
honestly crazy.
Basically, because like when you're in that section, right, it unloads the part for the arc, and then it loads in all the light fields, the probes, and everything for the radical highway section. Then,
Right.
when you're going in that section.
I also love how you're like chasing Black Doom around too, like.
I mean, I would, but the problem is you can't actually do your own SV. You can't actually do your own like SV calls because that's an impossible format to do, unfortunately.
Oh.
It's like, so no. The thing is, if you had to port Unleashed to this game, it would be impossible because that also uses dynamic level loading. The thing is, the format for it is impossible to actually edit, and it's only a thing Sonic Team can actually edit themselves. So
It's fair enough. I mean,
just impossible
yeah,
to do.
I will say the colors and generations are not generations.
Yeah?
Colors and release been like
Yeah.
just blessed in
Yeah, this port's
they were
really
so
awesome.
nice.
Even that's a cutscene.
Like really, Sonic Colors Ultimate should have just been
Yeah,
remade in this engine. Like,
damn it. Yep, there you go. There you go. Oh.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to hit on this one ring. Nope, I missed those two. And I got hit by something.
Yeah, don't go into the purple stuff, otherwise you'll get killed.
You cannot deny your fate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting jacked up right now. I'm not getting struck right now. There we go.
You cannot deny
don't
your
attack
fate, he
that.
says to the person known for explicitly denying his fate.
Yeah, exactly. And then everything reforms below
that also
you.
loads back in everything for you. You're gonna like the cutscene that plays when you beat this level. I'm saying this.
Oh yeah,
You're
absolutely.
gonna
We're
like
gonna go see it right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
you can always
did
come
it!
back to this game later. Or
Yeah,
just
no,
this game
absolutely.
this game is replayable as Gems, really, because of how much stuff you can do.
I'd say it's way more replayable, honestly, but I just have a not that good of an opinion of Gens.
All right. Okay, so let load because the funny thing is, look at okay, yeah, this cutscene.
Yo,
Again, I have to remind you, all in
the
HG2.
lighting, man.
This is all in HG2.
Tales made to foil the doctor's plan.
Like the lighting and particle
No,
effects.
I
dude,
mean,
looks
obviously,
so
this is
good.
without the
Time
limitations of it.
distinguishing between the two of
Obviously, this is without the limitations. I wonder who's coming back.
Uh-oh, time here.
Uh-oh.
Womp womp.
So the funny part is, it actually loads white space while that cutscene is
Hey,
playing.
white space, baby.
So this part now
Really?
is real time. This part isn't real time.
That's okay.
Damn.
Yeah, that is.
Trust
yeah,
me,
that's
I
something I'm
know a
sure
lot of
about.
stuff
That's
in this
good.
game, so I can just tell you from modding
For
it.
sure. No, that's dope. That's dope. Glad having
Yeah,
like
no, that's rad.
these facts on hand.
I
Kinda
mean,
know what's going on behind
even
the
like
scenes.
the hub worlds, those actually use separate models itself for loading in their colored versions when you beat the level. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, see? As an example, boom.
That's just straight up a model switch?
Yeah, that's actually a model switch. It just uses effects to switch it.
That's sick.
Yep, it's
Can run around a
3D.
little bit, feel
It is the
this.
first
This feels
time
good.
this is in
Like
3D
this-
now. Oh, don't go in the
no, I
water!
don't want to go in the water.
3D
Yeah, I don't wanna
white
go in the water.
space,
Don't wanna
baby.
go in the water. But no, yeah, this
Do
feels
not go
like
in the water.
It's actually 3D. It's not just 2D. Like this feels so good.
Okay. So, since you have one music note. Okay. So you know the yellow box. Do you know the yellow
Where?
box
Which
you
one?
just
Where?
saw behind? Not the green one. The yellow one. That
behind what?
No.
There-
No, not that.
What?
You know
Where?
the
Where?
go back to the section where before. That one. The one to the right. Go behind the right one.
This?
No, not that one.
The right where?
I literally,
This
dude,
is
I
on the right-
literally
Okay.
mean the one
Let's
behind that.
recenter at the entrance to the
Okay,
art.
okay, I'm going back to the entrance. Hang on a second. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, we're back. We're back at the entrance.
I'm not
Dude,
saying enter the stage. I'm saying we center here.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know,
give
no,
the
I'm not going
directions
to the
from
stage.
here.
Okay, so
okay, yeah, tell me where to go.
turn your camera right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you know that platforming section, you have to go behind it.
Oh, over
behind
here.
the
Okay.
section. Yeah, that one. You know, yeah. There.
Okay. Press Y.
Press Y.
Ooh, I like that chest opening effect. That's
There you go.
You got Vengeance is Mine.
And that's how you unlock music.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yep. So
Chest
that's
designs
how
are
you
pretty
normally
dope.
collect music and stuff, either from those or missions.
This game, this game has actually a lot going for it. Like,
You have to get the key for that.
Oh, I see.
In
Okay.
stage. No, in a stage.
Yep.
I'm just gonna kind of run around a little bit, just feel the 3D. This feels
Yeah,
so.
it does.
It's a really good. It's a really good
This is
system.
just. It is really good. If they don't use this as a foundation for future Sonic games, I am gonna be asking some serious questions.
Probably
because
they
this actually
will.
feels
I'm gonna
good.
bet they will.
Yeah, this is
for
what I was
Frontier
saying
2.
when I said Shadow Gens.
Okay,
just
now
feels
you
like
gotta
a
play
really
Act 2,
template
by the
in
way.
General.
Now you gotta
This is
play
what I
Act 2.
meant.
All right, hang on a second. I'm gonna go up here. Just gonna see what's up.
But
here.
you can do the platforming stuff in the meantime.
Sure.
So
I'm
this
gonna
is
show
where
this.
you're gonna get the missions when you do all three.
And
all
if
three
you pay
stages.
attention to the music playing, you can hear a bit of All Hail Shadow.
Yeah.
in some
Oh
parts.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Again, you need a key for that.
Yeah, you're gonna need a key for that. Yeah, I know. We're not
Yep.
gonna be able to
So
do
this is the only area you can go in for now.
Ooh, I'm
So
gonna talk to-
and you can
I'm
talk
gonna
to
go-
Omega.
that. Shadow, you're here too. I was hunting Dr. Eggman's latest super weapon. Something. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Let's go ahead and hop
Alright,
into
so
Act
yeah.
two.
Each time a
Act 2.
character refreshes dialogue, I believe they get.
okay. So I'm gonna show you how to
3
change the
sections of
BGM. So go to X, press X.
Oh wait, no, not A. I'm in
Oh.
X. Okay, hang on, I gotta quit out.
Never mind. No, you
You entered the
told
level.
you that before. To change the music. So just to show you how to change the music.
Bet. Hang on.
Okay. So
Yeah, gotta
please,
pull it up
okay.
a
So
minute.
don't go into the level itself. So don't go. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, press Y.
X.
Okay, X.
There we go.
Yep. And since you got the digital deluxe, wait. Did you get the digital deluxe or?
I did. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
I
the
got the
regular-
deluxe.
Okay, yeah. So
So
that
there should be
means
more
you
songs in
actually
here.
get extra music. So.
Gravitify, yo, that's a banger.
So
That is
I
absolute
recommend
banger.
you try one of them. So try track you like from any of these games. Really.
Moonlight Battlefield is a good one. I'm gonna go with that. This is like the one good song from Sonic Forces.
Okay. So yeah, try that. So now go back. Play Act 2. Yep. Press A.
All right, here we go. Let's see what this sounds like.
And now the track will
Space Cool
play.
in the arc. I mean, just like the covers, the graphic design, like the textures, everything in this game just looks so good.
Even by the way, this even works for missions. So it's not only just the base stages. It also
Really?
works for missions.
Yo, that is dope. That is absolutely dope.
Again, I'm telling you, this even runs better than Frontiers, and that's surprising.
This is honestly phenomenal. Like, oh my goodness, this is what Sonic should have been literally
But
all
like,
along.
maybe at the end I'll probably show off the work I'm doing, but since it's a panel, you know,
Oh yeah,
I think
for
I
sure, no,
should.
for sure. If you have things to show, I mean, yeah, always willing to.
Yeah, I'm free to
shine a
show it,
spotlight on other
so,
painters for sure.
you know.
Definitely would love to see what you're up to. Yeah,
It's
like,
really
this is-
good,
oh,
yeah.
man. This is so sharp. Yeah, this is so sharp and just so much fun. Like, I don't think I've ever again, I don't think I've ever felt this much joy and confidence in playing a Sonic game in a really long time. Like the chaos control is such a fun mechanic, and yo, they got like the Death Egg.
You gotta accept chaos control as one of your basic controls in this game. That's how they designed the level.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to start.
I wish you could.
That'd be the more that I right. Honestly, this level of Moonlight Battlefield works actually really, really well. I like how these are 3D, like in the 2D space. This is, oh man, like everything in this game, it feels organic. Like the environment feels complex and in a really good way. Like this game doesn't feel as sterile and as plain as like other 3D Sonic games have been feeling, especially Forces. Oh dear God, don't get me started about Forces. Why? Throw a Chaos Spear at that. Come on. No, other way. There we go. Alright, down stomp. Chaos Control. Actually, probably, yeah, I should use Chaos Control there. What am I doing? There we go. I really do wonder, like...
Thought you could be slick?
Yeah, no, I thought I could get by that without actually having to use Chaos Control, but no, I had to use it.
Damn.
I have to actually learn my skill set. Nah, come on. There we go. Throw a Chaos Spear here. Chaos Spear.
Someone pressed the Y button.
Yeah, indeed, I did press the Y button. And my new favorite button, the Y button. Alright, there we go. Get through these few gates and we're leaving down here. I don't know what I just oh, okay, now we're up here. Yeah, I mean, like the level routes, they're very creative. I really like this. Especially with like how you're changing like directions through the base every time, even though it's 3D, it feels good. Oh, yo. Getting the wings, bro. I'm getting my wings, yo. Let's go. Okay. Yo. Angel Shadow, let's go. Hold ZR in the air to glide. The boost guns will be depleted while gliding. Yo, they got gliding in this game? Okay, yo, that's dope. Another tool to use. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, snap. Okay. We're gonna head down. Yeah, here we go. Oh wait, no, I gotta throw a Chaos Spear. Hang on. Out of my way. And the animations, man, like, oh, this is the complexity of them is just beautiful. They're so lively, like, man, I've never felt this much excitement playing a Sonic game in a long time. Alright, let's run up here. Triple kill. Alright, okay, I need to... Wait a second. Why can I not... Oh, there we go. Okay, I gotta actually make sure Shadow's moving up these properly, and I need to jump off the other side. There we go. Let's get out of here, dodge that. And that's the stage. That's an awesome stage. Like, that followed nicely on the first stage. I really like that.
Yeah.
A good
So
palette.
the act structure in this game is, Act 1 is the important one, the 3D one.
Yeah, it's 3D. Well, Act 2 is 2D.
And Act 2 is 2D.
What was that new
That's pretty
power?
sick. I've never felt anything like that before.
It's not something I should normally
Yeah, it does.
do. Yet it felt
This is yeah.
Natural.
What can cause mutations? X-Men Shadow. Shadow's realizing he's one of Professor X's children. Students, not his children, one of his students. What is Shadow seen in the distance?
Wait.
These models look so good. Like, Gerald and Maria and Shadow, like, everyone just looks great in this game.
Maria? No. She's gone. I
seeing things.
Maria!
I feel like this flashback in particular was kind of forced.
Maria?
This
They didn't need
cutscene
to-
in particular.
This flashback in particular feels forced. They didn't need to put this scene in. Like, the I'm seeing things was a perfect end cap to the cutscene.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I can kind of get that.
Deal with the problem at hand, not chase dreams.
But at the same time, it's probably what's going on
But
inside
again,
his head.
flashbacks rarely work like that, so
Yeah.
Well,
there
right.
you go.
good end cap
You
to the cutscene
you
doesn't
restored it.
necessarily mean accurate reflection of how the hell trauma works.
Well,
get the
yeah,
key.
no, yeah, that's
Now you get to go
very...
through these
Conflict
things.
between writing brain and oh yeah, I have trauma,
Okay,
I know
so-
this.
Okay, so Doom Sphere.
You're gonna
To
launch
go to
special
those
powers for
devices.
first person. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Hang on a second. Let
Yep.
me
Okay.
rotate the
Yep.
camera.
So there,
Go
go
to
to that
the obelisk.
device.
And put this in here. Yeah, no. Hang on a second. I gotta actually first.
yeah, that.
Yeah, here we go. I gotta select it. All right, let's see what's gonna happen.
No!
Shadow's having a moment here. Looks like
This
the
happens
symbiote
every
from
time,
Marvel's
by the
getting
way.
him. Venom is making an appearance. Doom spears. That's cool. That's cool. That's so anime. This is dope. Shoot multiple chaos spears while holding wide. This can hit up to 5 targets. Yeah, okay, dope. Let's see it in action. Ooh, I like the lock on target animations. Like the identifiers, they look sweet. Just gotta run around a little bit, kind of feel the
Alright,
flow
so
of the
now
game.
you go to the new area.
See how it gets these rings. I don't see what's up here. Probably nothing.
Nothing. Well,
Oh,
just
because I
nothing
need.
here,
Yeah.
'cause-
I need a key. Can we get up here on top of the arc? Oh nope. Okay, I guess we can't. I mean, we kind of can actually. So that's actually kind of interesting. Let's go up here. Oh no, not the water, not the water, not again, not again. Oh god. Okay, let's retry this again. Okay, hang on. Let me hop off. Let's see. We get over here. Okay, Chaos Spear time.
Well, I don't know if they got exactly Misty Lake in here, but there is something you might like to see later on.
Yeah, Kingdom Valley. But yeah, no, Misty Lake. I mean, I could totally see like Black
Yeah.
Knight being remade in this game.
They have Kingdom Valley in here.
Kingdom Valley, like, oh my goodness, seeing Kingdom Valley is gonna be the highlight of this game for me. But yeah, I would love to see Black Knight and Secret Rings in this game. Actually, wait, did I say Misty Lake was from Secret Rings? I meant Black Knight. Yeah. I would also love to see Secret Rings on this engine. Like Secret Ring stages would look.
I
beautiful in this
actually
game.
didn't the boxes when I did it, but I'm God's specialist little boy.
Ah, I got you. Yeah, I was having trouble targeting them with that in the way. Let me see what's over here. Oh crap, I messed up my homing attack. Okay, wait, let's not do that. Nope, not the water again. Oh my god, no. Alright, let's just try this rail this time and not fall into the water. Like, yeah, I could totally see this being like a Misty Lake recreation, or a Misty Lake recreation being made in here, mostly because of those handrails remind me of Misty Lake. Okay, there's a map. Let's go ahead and let's play the next stage.
Alright.
I think we have enough time to, yeah, we have enough time for it. That'll be under the 3-hour time limit, so 3-hour time limit for the panel.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like,
yeah.
there's a reason I said this is one of the games that gives me hope for the future of this
It really
franchise.
does. It really does. Like there is so much potential here. Like, in well executed potential at that.
Like
it is
I
real life
love
potential.
Frontiers, but
My favorite stage.
between
in this game.
everything, I think this is definitely
It's a really good product,
my
for sure.
favorite Sonic game right now.
Yeah, No, for sure. Sonic X Shadow Generations is like my like '1 title.
It's
I would say
buttery
it's
smooth.
probably slightly above
It's
SC2.
honestly amazing how good this game is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
need
to
seriously
do the laser
capitalize on
powers
this
at the thing.
momentum.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, I'm gonna come down here, hit the rails with the symbol. 3? Where's
I
the
think,
third one?
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I think
They
also,
also brought back.
they
brought back the egg
specifically
pawns.
have the strafe buttons. Like,
You have to
quick
press
step
that
buttons
button. Press the button.
as the rail
Oh
switch
crap!
buttons
No, that was
rather
way off the
than
rails. Okay,
being
never mind. I gotta
fucking stick
reset.
tilt.
Yeah, they
Oh,
brought
I
back
see
the
Chaos
egg
Gears,
pawns.
right.
That's great.
Egg pawns,
I'm
honestly,
happy they do,
those are half
so I
one of
can
my
use
favorite
them
Sonic
now.
enemies just because of heroes. Heroes,
Because at least
as
we
much as
have
some
more
people
enemies
like
in
it,
this
I
game
mean-
now. So that's even better.
Yeah, exactly. A larger variety of enemies. Definitely something to be appreciated.
You can chaos.
Yeah, for
Oh
real.
yeah, fun fact: you can actually chaos control on those rails that explode.
Oh really?
Okay, do it. Chaos control. Chaos control. Chaos. God damn it!
Hang on, hang on.
You
We're
can
reset,
chaos
reset,
control
reset,
pretty
right.
much anywhere at any time for any reason.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that. Which actually makes it a really nice mechanic because you can incorporate it into like, you know, your speedrunning tricks or into like combos and stuff. Make it a part of your arsenal.
True, it's really
Yeah.
good.
That's how I felt with Metroid Dread, personally.
Yeah,
Like,
this
for
is
the
the
Metroid
game that
series.
I wish all of the Sonic games
It's
were
honestly
made in.
incredible.
Like,
It is. This is also.
but yeah, no,
phenomenal for
you're
Sonic
right.
Battle.
This is really good. Like, this is
Like,
really just
this
peak
is
Sonic
honestly
right here.
Yeah, I
incredible.
genuinely think
It's
this might
incredible.
have replaced the spot that SA1 and SA2 used to be in. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is the
Did
first
Sonic
time in a
Team
long
cook?
time that
Sonic
3
Team
cook?
actually has felt good.
They just didn't have time with Frontiers, and now they cooked with this game.
Yeah,
instead.
exactly. Frontiers basically
Yeah.
jogged to this
Frontiers
game.
was they were seasoning the pan.
Right, exactly.
And now we have the chef.
Yeah. And I
Pretty
think
much.
one
Seasoning the pan,
thing that
indeed.
gets said a lot in the Sonic fandom is a step in the right direction, and Frontiers was more than a step. Let's be real
Oh, yeah,
here.
the funny
Frontiers
thing-
It was
a
definitely
whole
more
ass
than a step in the right
running
direction. It
sprint
was
in
Like,
the
the
right
funny thing I
direction.
just found out
It
today,
was, it
you can
was.
actually load the bosses in the white space because
Oh, for real?
we aren't restricted to a specific stage. You
Oh.
can just load them in white space.
Damn. Right.
No, but yeah,
Like,
it was like a
so,
sprint in the opposite direction to the
a
right
lot of
direction,
Sonic
pretty much.
fans will say whatever game is a step in the right direction, and I heard that a lot about Frontiers. And I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, Frontiers was not a step in the right direction. That was a whole ass
wasn't.
fucking full tilt running sprint.
It was a full tilt.
It
Yeah,
was really
it definitely
rough.
got. It
It was
definitely
really
put the.
rough.
It was
was
worse in
really
some
rough.
aspects. I will
Frontiers
agree.
was
Yes,
actually
it was
really
definitely rushed
solid
in some
overall.
extent, but it was much better than
Definitely
anything
has
we've
more
gotten in the
issues than
2010s.
I'd like it to for a game of that level. But for a
Okay,
Sonic
chaos
game,
control, chaos control.
Hang on, no, I don't think we need to do that.
for a Sonic game though, like Frontiers was like way over the top.
Oh, it was. I mean, it was better than anything we got in the 2010s. That's for
So
sure.
like I
Without a doubt. I mean, if you've been dealing with 2010 Sonic for
Yeah.
But this is better. Okay, look at this.
But this is better.
And this
Look
is
at
better,
this.
yeah. And then this is the much better continuation. Whoa, what in the world? Okay.
Guess what stage is gonna appear again?
Hey, is Radical Highway during the day? This is new.
At daytime.
Empire City vibes. Central City, actually. This is exactly what Central City looks like. You see the background.
Okay, what
for
if I
the,
told you you
Sonic
can
Man
actually
3,
boost
Route
into
99.
that road and actually go up?
Oh yeah, no, I know. I was trying to do that, but I missed the timing on it.
Okay, you can actually do that.
Yeah, I think
You
this
don't have
this
to
I
choose.
would say is a platforming game of the year. If this is not at the game game of the year or game awards or whatever it's called,
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
so
be
good.
pretty surprised. Can you afford not to?
Same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, wait, whoa.
Okay, look at this
Whoa,
section.
whoa, we're going sideways now. Oh shit, I'm gonna hit this.
Yeah, see.
This is phenomenal.
Yeah, see. Black Doom cooks. Good anything.
Black Doom do be cooking though.
Because they're really good. Again, they brought.
yeah,
they
no,
brought,
it's like Sonic
again,
Team
they
really
brought back the
knocked it out of the
gravity
park
stuff
with this one.
from.
I have to
Lost
give them
World
credit.
for this.
Like, whoever Sonic Team made this possible, they need to get a raise. They need to get a raise.
I feel like this game is
actually the entirety of the
proof
team
that
needs to get
how
a raise.
good a Sonic game can be with all the
Absolutely.
failing stuff.
Like the diving is so good.
Had
Like
its
everything's
potential.
snappy and responsive. This is perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think Shadow Gems should get a roadmap. I'm saying right now, this game should get a roadmap.
Oh, it should get a roadmap. Absolutely, yeah. I think it should get a roadmap.
Yeah.
Like.
Is it?
Yeah, but add more stages. More
Yeah, like,
characters,
you know,
help
new
broaden out the entirety of
stages,
Frontiers. Like
all
if
that.
Frontiers was in this engine, dude, you know which better Frontiers would be?
I mean, mods can already do that because it's built on Frontiers.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, yeah.
Probably not that hard, right?
It's not easy. No, it's actually easy as hell. It's literally, you have to just like literally plop in the files into Shadow Gems. That's all. So it's that easy. Even if you think still works. So it's easier for mods.
Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, wait, okay,
Like that's the entire reason why I was able to do Tropical Resort. It's literally built on Frontiers, and I already had a Frontiers project already of it, so it was easy as hell for me to support it. To be fair, the only thing that was hard was the objects, because they changed it from Frontiers.
Reminds me of
Jeez, look at these models, holy shit. Okay, so funny thing is, what if I told you in original Heroes you were not actually meant to go up there, but since they knew you were gonna go up, they placed a few rings.
Yeah, they kind of took the Super Mario Odyssey approach, where it's like the areas that you're normally not supposed to be, but you can get to, they decided to actually put stuff there for players to reach there.
It's so good.
Got an A rank, let's go.
It's so good,
this
exactly,
this
but
awesome.
you're not gonna like Act 2's remix.
Why is it harder? Like, what's the deal with Act 2?
I think you meant the song.
Yeah, the song, the remix. That's what I meant.
Oh, can you just change the song?
Yeah, no. When I played it, I had unlocked Skyrail's theme, so I just played Skyrail over it.
Good.
Played Mr. Unsmiley.
Okay, Mr. Unsmiley. I love how that's
what
the
it's
title.
called.
See,
But you can
That's
you
what
can
the Skyrail
choose.
song is called.
I know. I just
Super
love how
Sonic
it's called
Racing?
that. You can just choose any song.
No, let's see, Live and Learn, His World. What else do they have in here?
It's Act
Green,
2.
White, Red.
So
No,
I mean,
I know
it's
it's
really
Act
just
2,
about.
but I'm trying to figure out like
you
what
can just
would
play
what would
any
fit well
music.
in Act 2. 8 Gate?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
like
that sounds terrible.
No.
Sonic Riders. No, Sonic Riders. Gonna get you with Sonic Speed. Gonna hit you with Sonic Speed. Yeah, we're about to hit these robots with Sonic Speed.
Alright.
They're not gonna know what's coming. They're gonna be getting hit with that Sonic Speed. You know it.
Damn.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
God.
The amount of detail in these stages, like, it's again, it's on another level, and I really am glad to finally see like Sonic Team having the time to give a Sonic game the kind of.
You could boost
attention
into
it
them, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I keep pressing X and like by habit.
Oh, by the way, you know
This
that
is-
that green glowing thing you just saw? In
Yeah.
That's actually the path, the chaos control path thing. Lets you go to different paths.
Oh,
with
I
that
see.
thing if you have chaos control.
Oh, okay. I did not press X in time. I messed that up.
If you don't get them, I can just show you what it's like when you do
Oh,
that.
for sure. There we go.
Homing attack all
Got the
over
homing
the
attack combo. Like, the amount of detail just in the back. Like, look at this. Like all the different models and like the animation. They're all animated too. They're all doing different things. Like this is what you make a
Legit,
very
look how
alive
much
environment.
detail there is in the background.
Yeah, in the lighting, like look at the lighting on the models.
Literally,
The shadows being casted and like
you got so many animated objects at once. It's
yeah, and the
incredible.
texture, like the what do you call it? Yeah, the textures look phenomenal, and like the what do you
legit.
call it?
It's
lighting on the
insane.
surfaces
It's
just
insane.
looks crazy. Got
Look at that.
passing through here.
There's
How do
a
you jump? Wait,
train.
hang on. What do you jump onto? Wait. Oh, you jump up to the
You're
top.
meant to
Okay,
jump
hang
on top. You're meant to jump on top.
Yeah, hang on a second.
That
I
path.
gotta jump up there. There we go.
You did it.
I did indeed do it. We're moving grooving in Rail Canyon, baby. Honestly, as a 2D stage, this reminds me of Sky Canyon from Sonic Adventure, or not Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Advance 2. For sure. It has a lot of the same vibes. Like, seeing it from a 2D perspective, that is. Okay, I keep hitting these things. But yeah, this definitely is giving me a lot of Sky Canyon type,
Trust me, it's about...
There we go. Grab that. For a second, I was about to say Sky Rail, but I was like, Sky Rail's from Sonic Adventure 2, so I'm like, oh wait, yeah, Sky Canyon, that's Sonic Advance 2, there we go.
What do you mean? The one stage?
Like, yeah, Sonic Advance 2, Sky Canyon. It's a, yeah, it's like the 5th stage, I think, of the game.
Oh,
Sonic
yeah,
Advance 2.
that's true. That's
Or
true.
something, I don't know.
Sonic Speed.
Sonic Riders main theme, man, that is childhood right there. Like, Sonic Riders main theme, along with SA1's opening and Sonic Mega Collection, is pretty much my childhood in the show. Okay, I need to be jumping. Why do I keep hitting these spikes? Alright. Getting through this last part. There's a train below us, okay. We're racing it. Oh, we were racing it, but now I just messed up my home attack. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is terrible right now. My gameplay's all messed up. This is proof that you can make a fun 2D Sonic stage, like, with 3D graphics.
I mean, you don't just hold forward resources.
I mean, you kind of. Well, okay. I mean, yeah, Sonic. Yeah, I mean, this is not a sterile Sonic Force, but yeah, I kind of get what you mean.
I said sometimes.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, no, I was doing a bit. I'm not actually defending Forces level design. If you can even call it that.
All I can think of is that one.
See.
What is it called? Aquatic Jungle or Midnight Jungle stage or whatever it's called, where you're just like literally just not touching the controller at all. The stage just plays itself. I'm gonna quit out of here though, and we can take a look at what Yeah, we're gonna take a look at what you've made, Ray, and then we'll close out the panel. But definitely want to see what things you've been working on. Let me go ahead and like I need to probably.
So I can.
I need to go on and.
So I can show it after that happens.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I just gotta save, hang on a second.
Alright.
Sounds radical.
Alright. Doom's Gear is gonna,
Radical Highway.
Radical Highway, Radical City,
Everything's
collection
radical.
room.
You got
What's
a collection room. Actually, let's check out the collection room first, actually.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, let's go
to
check
A.
real quick.
Yeah.
Yep. So you got the art.
This is nice.
Music.
Like they got everything.
You got motorbike
they got like
actually
the
ride. Look,
music,
so press Y. Press
the
Y.
art station. Can you take it for a drive somewhere?
Now, obviously, you have to unlock that stuff. That's actually part.
Oh.
Like, it explains like the history, like in SA2 Heroes of what Shadow was doing.
Really? Oh, that's
okay,
dope.
so let's try out the videos.
Awesome.
No, don't exit.
I don't want to
So
leave.
go to the big screen there.
Okay, go to the theater.
Click
right.
Y. Alright, so and you can replay all the cutscenes. So for example, play the Maria one. Play the Maria one.
Which
again.
one? You mean like the first one or the second one?
Phantom by a Gone area.
This. Oh, whoops. Okay, hang on a second.
No, not that.
Yeah, no, I know. Hang on. I gotta go back.
Yep, this one, and it loads the cutscene in real time. Boom.
Nice, yo. Yeah, no, this is what I found impressive. This is.
Yep, it's a really great addition if you want to see these cutscenes again.
Like, oh, this little hub right here.
And you can even re-listen to the music here. So press
Yeah,
like.
I got a little studio station. I like this.
Obviously,
There's
you
a
have to
lot of music
unlock everything else. There's like
Right,
89
right.
tracks in total. Okay, obviously,
There's also
you
got
have
like
the
a little
gallery.
art station. Okay.
Now, obviously, you got the base ones first. And these are in
Ooh, these
really
are
high quality, by the way.
Yeah, these are super sharp. Dang. I've never seen that Heroes render on the
These
left.
are scanned
I've never seen-
directly.
That's must be.
These
new.
are either scanned directly from Sega themselves or actually the raw files you're seeing here.
Yeah, because I've literally never seen that poster for Heroes on the left. I've seen the other two, but not that one.
Yeah. The funny thing about 06's box art, they literally changed like the hand position.
Yeah,
For
it's
European.
so wacky.
So funny until you notice it.
Yeah, no, this is phenomenal. I mean, they did a really good job with making it feel like you're working for something relevant. Like you've got
Alright.
You also got character gallery. Like what's
Yeah,
in,
characters.
This is just like generations.
So you can
right?
actually view the characters.
Yo,
Character profiles.
And they're animated.
Like,
Yo, this is
They
dope.
did this in
from
Gens too.
Yeah,
also
yeah.
from Gens.
They carried it over. This is nice, bro. This is real nice. Like this feels like Sonic Jam's museum, honestly. Like this.
Okay,
this is
so
what the
okay,
sense of the
so you
village.
know that last part, Gerald's journal. Okay, to the left.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, hang on.
Right over there.
Hang on a second.
Yep. So you have the exterior for now.
Ooh, this is high
You have to
quality.
unlock the other
Yo.
parts.
Some nice textures, bro. Inventory ID code. Property of Eggman. This is wow. This is nice. This really reminds me of Sonic Jam's.
Yeah, for
museum.
sure.
Like,
I bought this for
this is a
52.
good
Screw
game.
you. I bought this for 52. Haha.
Like this was this was a
Digital
good like
Deluxe, I got this
$60
for
investment.
52.
Like this was a
So I got it
solid
cheaper.
$60 investment. I mean, fair enough. But I feel like my money was well spent. I definitely feel like I didn't get cheated for sure. This was Sonic Team delivered. They definitely delivered, bro. Like, but yeah, no, this feels like Sonic Jam's museum for sure.
It's really great.
It
All
reminds
right,
me a lot
so
of it.
now just save.
So we're to exit here, and then here we are back in Sonic Jam's world, pretty much. Because now it's fully 3D. You have the 3D hub world again. That's like Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, literally that.
And it feels good. It looks good.
Okay, so
like,
go to that area.
Hey, it's Orbot and Cubot.
Oh, hello, Shadow. Please don't smash us to bits.
Shadow's like, oh, here we go again.
No comment.
The thing about Orbot and Cubot and like the voice actor is I think if they
The
replace
thing is,
the voice actor,
Orbot's voiced by Kirk, actually. Orbot's actually voiced by Kirk.
if
So,
they replace
he's
the
good.
voice actors, it would not make a damn difference.
No, the thing is,
It really
they don't
wouldn't,
need
yeah.
to for Orbot, because that's voiced by Kirk. So like,
Cubot's
they
the
don't
one
need
that
to
needs to
replace
replace
them.
them. Or will
Like, as in
probably
the guy
be-
who
You
voices
say one of
Shadow.
them turned out to be racist.
Yeah, I mean Cubot. Orbot is voiced by Shadow. Shadow's voice
Damn.
actor.
Alright.
Ah,
Well,
I see,
either
okay.
way, they don't. The fucking voices for Orbot and Cubot don't matter.
Yeah,
To be
because
fair, I
they're
would have
such minor
preferred
side
if they
characters
switched
that most people
Orbot to
don't relate.
SA55, if I'm gonna be honest.
Can I go?
As
what's
in the
up?
prototype for Orbot from Unleashed. You know, like
Yeah.
the robot in the cutscenes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Orbot's prototype. Really.
Yeah, probably the best version of Orbot in the series.
The funny thing is, someone actually made a mod that replaces him with SA55 for Shadow Gens.
Damn.
Since this game
Oh,
already
really?
has mod support now.
I mean, yeah, I
On
wouldn't
the
doubt it.
first day.
Sonic fans are
Yeah,
quick with that kind of stuff.
yeah.
We're going ahead and save and then quit, and then we can see what Ray's been what he's been working on, what he's been putting together over there on his core of the world. Let me go ahead and save this, and I gotta close down the window, and then we can switch over to you.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess you can
actually-
stream through Discord, and then I can.
It's awesome.
Yeah, no, this game is solid. This is a solid entry, without a doubt. Probably one of the best Sonic games that have come out.
yes,
But yeah,
yes.
let's check out what Ray's been doing. Yeah, definitely ready for that.
Because I get to
Alright.
also
Switch gears
show
here.
you what I use to also like test some things.
Alright.
Yeah,
Let's see
yeah.
this.
Alright, so
Definitely
alright,
hyped for this. So
put
hang
on
on,
your
we're
game.
going ahead and exit out of this game. Yep.
I am excited to see.
And I gotta bring up a
Alright.
new window here
Oh.
within OBS. That way viewers can see what we're gonna be looking at here.
Okay, is
honestly need to go back and watch
Alright.
the Sonic 2006
Oh,
E3 footage from 2005.
I've
Because now I'm so curious about
doing
us.
some
What our
things
evil
with this
genius
game.
has cooked up this time.
Let me see
Oh,
if I can
boy,
actually
yeah.
hand us. I'm gonna see if I
Trust
can
me, it's a
capture
lot. It's a
Discord
lot.
and then
Alright,
just jump in the stream
alright.
and then just make it
Let's see.
larger. Hang on a second.
Whoa.
Okay, so let me switch the song first. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me
Yeah,
switch
for
the
sure,
song.
sure.
Sorry.
Okay.
I gotta fix
Okay,
up the
so the thing
Windows
is, I
rendering
did
size
ACP
real quick.
injection for this. So it means smaller now from the music, because originally the original song, the original music was 200 megabytes for the entire soundtrack.
Damn.
So,
Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, you got quite a
Right.
bit of different tunes there.
so Act 1. Okay,
Alright.
so the intro is
Let's
actually
see
done
this,
by
let's see
Lua.
this, 'cause I know you've
It's
seen
actually
screenshots
Lua
of this.
scripted. This intro here.
Ooh.
Damn, okay.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so
Yeah, about that.
now the thing about Shadow Gens, it improves a lot. So it adds fog, kind of surprising that it finally adds fog.
This looks so smooth, man.
So-
Just so smooth.
Now, obviously,
Yeah.
yeah. So it turns out, Beats actually helped me remove the grind rails. Okay, so look at this. So we finally got the egg pawns.
Why are there so many hints?
Yeah, why are there so many hints?
That's because I'm an idiot for using both. Because I used a converted one that one of my friends did of the object layout,
Oh,
and I
see.
accidentally placed too many of them. So ignore those.
Damn. Okay.
Things happen,
Okay.
yeah. It's in the
Okay, so now
development
this is
stages.
the fun part. Look at this.
Oh yes, the orthotic boosting through
Oh,
robots.
hell yeah. Ooh. 2D transition.
Yeah, 2D, yeah, transition.
Okay,
to
I also
2D,
get to
okay.
show you the chaos control paths. So look at this.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
And that takes you to place
So this is
where
where
you
The
Yeah,
can
underground
like,
sections
it's
that
otherwise,
originally were supposed to be accessed by Drill, but
Yeah,
now
Drill Wisp,
I've
yeah,
made
yeah,
them
yeah.
accessible by chaos control. The
because we
chaos
don't have
control
wisps
thing.
here.
Okay, so look at this.
Nice, nice. That is awesome. Like,
Okay.
just the fact that people have been able to
Okay,
get, this,
so let me
get
just-
things like this working this early is crazy.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
there you
yeah.
go. So this, I actually added the asteroids a bit from the arc since I think it would fit because it's in space.
Yeah, it fits well. It fits well.
I also added some more egg pawns because why not? I love the
Why
guys.
not? Exactly.
So-
Little dudes.
Yo,
Egg
yeah,
pawn
because
power.
Eggman just loves to have them in here. He just loves to have them here.
Yeah.
I will. I gotta give.
So
Sonic
originally I
credit
was
for,
testing a path
introducing egg
here for
pawns.
chaos control path. I actually used this section, but I removed it because some people told me it's not really fitting and it's too long.
This works really well with Sonic Color
Mm-hmm.
stages.
And
Oh hey, Act 2.
Act 2.
Act 2. Right here.
Act 2.
Because it turns out it was originally one stage, but they split it by the object layout actually.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, yeah. I remember reading about Sonic Colors like a couple years ago. Like back like I don't know 2015 or so. I was like, oh, I never knew that the stages were actually supposed to be combined into longer ones. Or they originally were longer ones, but just got split into more acts.
Out of my way.
Yeah, this works
Yeah,
surprisingly
because
well
Shadow
with
Gens
Shadow
actually
Generations.
fixes a lot of the stuff Frontiers had with its issues in lighting.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Now, I'm gonna use Chaos Control Path in that section actually too, because that's a bit broken for now. So boost into these guys.
Yeah, just the bloom looks
Yeah.
proper. The,
Like this
the
looks.
shading
This
looks
looks
proper.
a lot
everything
of.
looks
This
good.
looks like a lot of fun to play.
It does. This looks like a lot of fun to play. Like once I get some more free time, I'm done with all the products I currently have on my plate. Like I'm definitely gonna sit down and give this a go. Yo, that nice. That Indian animation. I love that.
Yep.
S-rank, baby.
I also noticed your boost animation was different.
Oh yeah, because I'm
Oh,
using
yeah,
a bunch
yeah,
of
yeah.
mods here too.
Oh, sweet.
I can actually show what mods I'm using because Hedgehog Manager now supports Shadow Gens, obviously, in
Oh,
the
really?
development version.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
For now, so
Yo, we
I
gotta
can
see
show
this.
off
We gotta see this.
the mods.
Please
Okay,
do share.
so as you
See
can
here.
see, this is the mods I have. So DevTools,
Alright.
which is what I use to test. Boot to stage, another tool one of my friends did, so I can not go into white space for this. Essential
nice,
shadow
nice.
enhancements done by 2 of my friends. It fixes everything with shadow.
What does it fix
keep
exactly?
speed.
Yeah, what does that exactly?
Basically, originally all the characters had this like a really weird effect like behind their like spikes. So it reduces that a lot. And also a HE1 rings by Anonymous that replaces the environment map texture with the one from
nice,
Hedgehog
nice.
engine, mainly using gens. There's also
Yeah.
material overhaul by Pikachu that basically makes the materials look so much better, and Restyle Terios by That Squishy Fellow. Pretty much, these are all the mods I'm using. And fixes, actually. Animation, bouncy jump ball, all this. Camera, smooth camera. No, not that.
That's an
It just means
animation
it make.
mod.
What is what is
similar
bouncy
to
jump ball? Is that
Squash
for
and
like
stretch,
No, it's actually a
right?
code.
Oh, it's just for
It's actually a
animation only.
code.
Okay, I see.
And also
Squash
to
and
fix
stretch,
the
right?
blind step mechanism.
What is under
The
Yeah,
bouncy
this is
jump
like
ball
a
is
code.
squash
Open
and
it, wait a
stretch,
minute.
right?
Yeah, it's squash and stretch, like forces.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got draw distance changes, post-processing, quality. Pretty much all of this ported from Frontiers. Tighter jump, boot direct. I use this a lot. Disable tone so Sega doesn't find out that I'm modding this game. And a new one that just actually came out today, Disable HUD, which is actually what I'm using in the footage that I just showed you.
That would be really good
for
for
real?
videos. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
disabling HUD. That is.
So if you want to
That's
try
always
this
a good
out,
one for-
switch
for,
to the development build of the mod manager.
Oh.
It's a development channel, okay. I mean, yeah, folks at home, you know, if
Yeah,
you need
no,
Hedgehog,
just
mod
the
manager
Yeah,
to
no,
make
I
your,
opened it up
Sonic
the other
experience
day.
better, then
I
this-
opened
this
it
is
up
what
like
is.
actually when
I haven't opened up
Shadow
HMM in like
Gens
6
The
months.
funny
so-
thing is, the compatibility happened the
specifically
same
so I could-
day it released.
Do you
funny
know
enough.
if the,
Like,
Yeah,
when the
no.
Deluxe
I
released.
got
really?
that update and it fucking let me select it. I haven't done anything with it yet. I opened
Wait,
up.
is it on development? Are you sure it's on development and not release?
I don't know. I didn't check, but I do know I got the update.
Please, if it's breaking, please put it on development.
I didn't do anything with it. I opened up Edge Mod Manager, to fucking add an infinite lives patch to OG Sonic Generations. But it happened to be on.
Do you mean the OG port? Do you mean the original port?
Yeah, the fucking PC.
Like the
release.
2011 one?
Wait, what do you mean? What areas is that giving?
The original PC
like,
release, the Steam release of Sonic Generations.
No, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about, but like, what area is it giving to you? What error is it giving to you?
No,
It's not giving me an error.
Not an error.
I never
no,
said
yeah.
that.
Oh. Sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, on the day that Shadow Generations released, I also happened to open up Hedge Mod Manager for an unrelated reason, and got the update that let me select Shadow Generations as a game I could mod.
Good.
Yeah.
Now for gens, I normally use this. I should not show
I got
this
you.
because that is a private
And
mod.
yeah, it says update channel release for me.
Fair enough.
So,
But like, if you don't want it to update, you can unlist this. Automatically check for Hedge Mod Manager updates. You can just uncheck this if you don't want it to keep updating.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be something I need to go back and HMM myself and like reconfigure a bunch of stuff. But yeah, okay. I mean, I think that's gonna be probably the wrap here on
you're
the
welcome.
panel.
You're welcome.
I mean,
The
this was
video I
a lot of
currently
fun. This
posted
was
about
like
it
a
actually
lot
got
of
like
fun to do
22k
together.
on views.
Damn.
22k on views.
But
because the funny thing is, thank you for
I
sharing released
that
it
for
a day
sure.
after the game came out. No, actually 24k views.
I think I took
Man.
only one screenshot throughout my Shadow Generations playthrough.
The single screenshot.
Despite how much I love the game.
Actually, I might as well show
The single
objects and
screenshot of
visuals.
up-
I haven't
up
shown it,
supports.
unfortunately,
Let
so I
me
might as well show
pull
that
up
if I.
my screenshots here.
Your one single
Because I
screenshot.
Might as well show
Yeah,
how
a
Depth
single
Force works.
screenshot of Shadow
A
Generations.
single screenshot. There you go.
Just
The one and
single
only that will ever
screenshot.
exist.
One screenshot.
Just one screenshot.
But you know
What
what?
a
Actually,
beautiful
before
day.
you going ahead and actually show that, yeah, no, I'm probably gonna
Okay,
like
so I might
wrap
as
up
well
the
show
panel.
how
But
that's
yeah,
gonna
no,
work.
it's a great time
No.
though to have everyone here. You know, thank you to any viewers who have stuck around to watch this. And and joined us for these nice discussions. And it was fun playing Sonic the Shadow Generations and being able to see what the game has to offer. And I think the future's looking bright for the franchise.
Yay. Please do.
But anyways, yeah. So gonna be calling this stream for the night. And so thank you for coming to the panel, and we'll catch you guys all in the next one. So peace.